see. Man, connect. There we go. What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, Red Milwaukee 414, man. And we back in the building. And another season opener. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Season 6. Y'all know what it is, man. Who has the heat, man? So we gotta come back to the compound for the after party. For the after party, man. So most definitely appreciate everybody coming through that was in here early before we got it cracking, man. Most definitely it was a good season debut tonight. We had one of the funniest man, that nigga can do all that shit. Skip Go Hard tonight versus CHILLTOWN. That was my first time ever seeing CHILLTOWN. Most definitely it was a good battle tonight. Congratulations to both brothers.
Thank you.
Man, most definitely. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Who want to kick it off with the intros? Well, BX, go ahead. You started out, BX.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BX. I'm back. Let's go.
Over there looking bored.
Quiet.
Already.
Just do your intro. Let's do your intro. Let's go. With that Michigan shirt on. Nobody want to see that.
Hey, it's your girl Q the Queen. Go blue, baby.
They must have won today.
It's cruise control over here, boy.
Cruise control.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all know who it is. Your friendly neighborhood sneaker man, Go Weezy.
So you already know what it is. It's your boy IBA Sneakerhead in the building. You know what I'm saying?
And what's up, y'all, man? SkipGoesHard. Y'all know what it is. The most underrated, never duplicated, funniest sneaker YouTuber in the game with the shirt on deck right here. This is one of my favorite shirts. Some of y'all might know what this shirt is right here. Y'all know this white girl. Y'all know.
All I see is Wendy.
She a great girl. That's a great girl. That's a great girl.
Is that you,
Wendy?
Right. Yeah, right there. That's Wendy right there. Is that you? Looking at us right there. So.
Rip over there looking lost. Look at him.
No, I was looking at something else. My bad. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, man. We had Skip versus CHILLTOWN tonight. First of all, CHILLTOWN, congratulations. You didn't play yourself tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Most definitely you put on the show tonight. This was a debut. I've never seen you before. I don't know you. I just met you today a couple hours ago. And most definitely I am very impressed, my brother. We will get into the shattered backboard conversation because I was 110% with you, my brother. Nobody had to go to Google for me.
It's two reasons why it's OG, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll get into that most definitely. Skip, you tried it, but let's go ahead and but let's go ahead. Let's go. I respect how he tried it though. Most definitely, yes. I respect it. Yes. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get into it. The first question, BX.
So they got the new wheel thing. So the first question out of the gate was show a shoe from 2010. And everybody know what happened with that one. 90 seconds came. No one showed up.
90 seconds went.
Double DQ.
120 seconds came. 120 seconds went.
Hey, CHILLTOWN. Hey, CHILLTOWN. Did you know? Because I had my 2010 shoe like right here.
So did I. I still got it sit there.
Okay, I would. Well, never mind. I guess can I show mine?
I was gonna say, Skip, can you show yours?
Yeah, I'll show mine. It's not like I'm in the battle anyway. Looking at
CHILLTOWN. I wouldn't show yours, CHILLTOWN, because you may use it still.
Yeah. CHILLTOWN. Don't do that.
I mean, you can still show it. I guess it doesn't matter if you show it here. But.
Mr. J, I still got you, bro, Mr. J. But 2010. Wait, these are 2010s right here. Okay. Air Jordan 2010.
Oh man, okay, Skip.
Yeah.
2010
I had to climb up. I had to climb up shit to get this one. And when I was running over, damn near hitting my feet on toys and shit, I was late. So
Skip went to go get them window pane D-Ways over there. Okay.
That's some Jordan head shit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2010 was a good year for LeBron, and I'm a Bron dude, so I would have pulled out the Dunkman 7s.
You winning
Man.
over 2 tonight, boy. You winning over
Yeah,
2.
boy.
Yeah, it's,
Hey,
it's
you
always Braun
see
game
Q
with
over
me.
there, boy. Hey, Q licking them lips like LL Cool J all night,
I would
bro.
have went for the Jays myself. I don't know. I don't do
Yo,
that.
IBA hate LeBron. Q love LeBron.
Hey, that
Yep.
Dunk Man 7 is fierce,
Fact.
boy.
The
Yeah,
Dunk Man.
the whole 7 line was 2010, so it's like you could have picked anything from 2007. It's LeBron 7, so
For sure.
Look at Q over there for sure. Look at Q.
she on go right now. She on go right now looking up LeBron 7s, man.
Focus.
Yeah.
Focus.
Hey, so but yeah, it was a DQ. Most definitely. I like both sneakers, man. It was hard all night, to be honest with you, for me personally. I mean, but a lot of the questions were Jordan 1, so it was hard. But going into the I guess the official first question. What was the official first question? Since that was a DQ.
The official first question, which was number 2, was show a sneaker you would fight over if someone stepped on.
Oh yeah.
All of them. All of them.
He said all of them.
Yeah. I was
anything with suede. Anything with suede, you get dragged if you step on those, man.
Yeah. It was a De La Soul lows, and then Skip, you had the Ferrari 14s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it
suede
100.
on the 14
If somebody
series.
step on my shoe, they'll ruin my whole day, bro. It'll change my whole mood.
Hey, every shoe Skip pulled out looked like he hadn't worn it not one time tonight, man. Like every last one of Ferrari 14s looked dead stock.
The
13s.
I know he wore
13s.
those.
Yeah, the 13s he pulled out. He put in work in them 13s.
Yeah.
We 13s as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All his 13s he pulled out.
Hey, I went to many clubs, 8-town stomping, and these bitches right here.
Damn.
And they doing all this stupid shit right here. All this.
They came out on top though, man. You go up in the club with those on. It's hard to keep those things white, man. Somebody gonna spill some Hennessy on those or something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm tripping off of. That you were still able to keep them white.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna spill an Incredible Hulk on them bitches. Look at this.
Man.
What no Crepitech out back there neither.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, boy.
No, you have to get that comment or that Ajax.
Yeah, exactly.
Get that toothbrush out. Get that toothbrush out.
Yep.
Man, toothbrush and some holy oil, boy.
Holy oil.
Straight up.
Eggs, no.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. So the Ferrari 14s won that one? Or was it the De La Soul? De La Souls won that? Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to beat that De La.
Yeah.
Especially when we're in a dunk hype right now.
Yeah.
Let's get real Jordan heads out here. We're in the dunk hype, so of course I get it. Come on, all of y'all on this panel, y'all OGs in the game. Don't get like y'all don't know the hype and shit. But
the De La's though.
The De La Soul like that, man. They like that.
Yeah.
High or low. Either way, De La's is off the hook, man.
Yeah, specific ones. You just it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
What's funny is the high top white one sat in the outlets for a while too.
The high top one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was in outlets.
I told the story. I copped the ones that you got, CHILLTOWN, the lows. I got those in the outlet for $29.99.
That's when the dunk hype was dunk hype wasn't even around, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I was looking around in the outlet like, yo, am I like nobody else see what I'm looking at right here?
You thought you was getting punked, huh?
No, yeah, yo, seriously, I really thought I was. And it wasn't like they just put them out like within the last 5 minutes. Like you could tell they had been sitting there for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank Travis Scott for that.
Yeah.
Well, them lows came out before, unless you're talking around the Air Force. No, not even around that era. Matter of fact.
Yeah, but when Travis Scott started wearing SBs, every SB was hard to get.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Because them De La's are really hard to get at this point. Like you.
And then obviously when his baby mama started wearing them, then it really was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
You silly.
Right.
So yeah. So then where we at? Where we at? Technically, question number 2.
1-0. Question 2, 1-0.
What's the next one? What's the next one?
So the longest round of the night, third round. Show a sneaker that hasn't been shown before on Who Has the Heat. Which that question gets asked every season.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, Caddy was snitching.
Yeah, it got asked last season.
Caddy. Hey, Beard, tell Caddy to stop snitching, man. He from the Bronx.
It's not a bad question.
No, it's
I like the question because I didn't know what the hell was shown. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna plug something out. Hopefully nobody showed it before.
Yeah, likewise. I was like, well, you know what I mean? Like, I'll go ahead and go with I think I pulled the Week 13, right? Yeah.
The Week 13s and the Jordan 1 Jeters.
The way I took the question too was not even the colorway. I was more so thinking an actual shoe, not a colorway. So when Skip pulled out the Week 13, I was just like, what? But then I mean, obviously they said it wasn't about the shoe itself. I guess it was about the colorway, and I was like, oh well, then you know, Skip got that for me. Then
yeah, he got it. They both got it.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
It was the Week 13. The Week 13 versus
pull a 13 out. The Week 13 out ever. I haven't seen anybody pull a Week 13 out. Ever.
Yeah, I've never seen the Week 13, but I was thinking more so just an actual shoe, like the Air Jordan 13, and I was just like, I thought, you know, like we was gonna see something like some bullshit. I think, I thought he was, you know, I thought because ain't nobody gonna pull no bull, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I really thought was gonna get pulled out. But,
according to Caddy, he said he pulled it, snitching ass Nyoko.
Yeah, he did. He was
he said he pulled the Week or he pulled the Jeter?
Nah, the Jeter.
Oh,
he called the
Was he sure? Was he sure it was on this channel?
I don't know.
No. He pulled the Jeter one in a battle.
Oh,
and he said it. He said it in the comment section like ASAP. I was like, dang, Caddy out here snitching like a
big snitching.
I don't think it's snitching. It just shows who's been watching and who's been paying attention. So
like, let it rock.
You know what I'm saying?
We all been watching, but
let it rock.
It's hard to remember every shoe that was pulled.
I wouldn't have remembered that.
I wouldn't have remembered that. The only person that's gonna remember is the person that pulled it out, which was Caddy.
The man, right? I was saying the man that pulled it out remembers. So I mean, come on now. You know what I'm saying?
That's good for me because now that I can use that shoe later on down the road because the G didn't count. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That is true. Most definitely.
Yeah, the panel decided to scrap that, and then they said go to they said show a Puma. The next question was show a shoe that PM would pull, and then said show a Puma, and then Skip said switch that shit.
And I did have a Puma too, by the way.
Yo, all I know is I looked up. I'm thinking they went to go get a Puma. I go try to go look at verses for a second. All of a sudden I come back. No Pumas pulled up. I said, man, what is going on?
Come on. Who ain't got no Pumas in their collection, player?
Yeah, I got some Pumas, man. That's a classic, I got some man. Pumas, man. You gotta have a Puma in your collection, man. If you ever seen Beach Street, if you ever watch Beach Street, you gotta have a Puma in your collection.
You said what?
Come on, Skip.
You don't have
No, I didn't just.
I don't like as you all agree. We all buy what we like, correct?
Yep.
I don't buy a Puma.
We don't want to hear no. We don't want to hear no puss ass excuses either.
I have to buy a Puma, correct? I have to buy a Puma, correct?
No, you don't have to buy a Puma, bro. I know we playing, but no, I'm not. You know what I mean? Like we all buy what we like. I don't go into a store and be like, "Hey man, let me get that shit right there, just in case I'm gonna be in a sneaker battle." No, I'm not. You might find one of those sell for about $20. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get that.
There it is. You ain't never got to worry about no Puma selling out. Bro. You can always go to the store and get a pair of Pumas.
I have some Vans. Y'all have Vans?
Vans too.
Oh
yeah.
Vans ain't Pumas.
Man, I was wearing Pumas in the 6th grade. Like I done did that already.
Y'all want to see the Puma? You want to see the Puma? You want to see the Puma I was gonna pull out?
Yeah.
I just got some Californians. That's it.
Yeah, I ain't messing around with the Puma.
Puma suede.
Yeah.
Red, little Clyde action with the gum sole.
Them hoes hard. There's red.
And listen. This is why I love Pumas, right? This is why I love this model of Pumas. They come with fat laces, man. They come with fat laces.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, can't go wrong with a pair of Pumas, man.
Now those Daydreamers is dope though. I need a pair of Daydreamers.
Yeah, Clydes. Give me some Clydes. I'll take them Pumas.
Hey, CHILLTOWN look like he beat somebody ass in them Pumas, boy.
Right.
I got that. I got the ass beaters in the cut too, man. It's plain black and white.
CHILLTOWN look like he put hands on somebody in them red Pumas.
You was repping your set in them joints.
Yes, sir. You already know. Already.
CHILLTOWN is Debo.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
He Debo.
You see them fat laces. You already know what time it is.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tuck mine in. That's
what I'm saying, man. Hey, I didn't know nothing. Once again, I didn't know nothing about CHILLTOWN until a couple hours ago. I went to his Instagram. I said, "Damn, this motherfucker got on some." He look like he ain't to be played with. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
With the
I seen about 2 sneakers on his Instagram, and that was it. I said, "Oh man, it might be a problem tonight." Whenever you see somebody like that, when they only got like 1 or 2 sneakers on their Instagram,
yeah, it's a wrap.
The rest is all black Air Force Ones.
Exactly.
Oh man!
And you know one thing. And you know one thing that it shows that. Oh man, I fucking around. I was trying to get my shit out, and never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say. It'll come to me. Go ahead.
So since Skip said switch that shit, then the next one was pull a sneaker that PM would show. Then they're like, oh, just show Jordan 5.
Yeah.
And that's when the CHILLTOWN pulled the Burgundy 5s or the wine, and then Skip pulled the Bel Air joints.
Yeah.
That's a good pull. I respect it. I respect those Bel Airs, man. I was gonna pull mine, so I was like, I'm gonna put those in the cut, man.
And you know what? Because I was thinking about doing my black tongue fire reds, because I don't like the silver tongue. I like the black tongue fire red 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, okay, it's a sneaker battle. You know what I mean? Niggas like to get extravagant in this shit. So I was like, let me go ahead and do a Bel Air 5. But when I saw the Burgundy 5s, I was like, nah. Like when it comes to sneaker battles, when you pull shit that people normally don't see before and it is missed, it's a done deal. So I was like, yeah, niggas miss the Burgundy 5s. They don't miss Bel Air 5s. So I was like,
and a lot of folks don't have those OG Bel Airs either, man. A lot of people don't have those, man. So that's a good pull.
Yeah.
And then when they came out with that alternate, it was just like, well, just fuck it.
That alternate was trash.
He's like, you know what I'm saying?
Right now.
Yeah.
Did not like those.
Yeah, well, so what did y'all pick though? So we can move on. What did y'all pick? Me personally, I picked the Burgundy. That's sentimental.
I don't like 5s, so I just went with what I knew, which was the Bel Air.
Ooh.
Yeah.
BX.
I mean,
I like the Burgundy ones.
Mm-hmm.
You need to bring them back. You need to bring those back.
Yeah, they do.
I remember when those came out.
Quality was crazy. Goat, what about you?
I probably would have gone with the Burgundies if I would have saw.
Goat was late, so you know.
IBA.
I the one with the OG Bel Airs, even though they remind me of somebody I don't care for.
Hey, likewise.
Every sneaker tells a story.
Likewise, IBA. Likewise.
Boy.
So after we got out of that long ass third round, the next one was show your oldest Jordan 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen like I said before CHILLTOWN came in here, when I seen him come on the screen with all the OG boxes in the back, I said, yeah, buddy.
CHILLTOWN, what was the name of those mid?
Oh, it's the military mid ones, man.
Yeah.
For his brother, right?
Armed forces, yeah.
Yeah, the armed forces, yep.
For his brother, yeah.
Armed forces ones, man. There's a white pair too.
Yeah, and the
wait.
Oh, go ahead.
So you didn't pull out the white pair, you pulled out the
the hardwood colorway.
Yeah, that one is
that marine ass colorway.
Yeah, I had that one too. Yeah, that's the Air Force.
Yeah, these right here.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Only a few mids in my collection, man. But I definitely had to get those, because Skip, you served, you serve it now. I already served, so
Yeah.
That was a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
And you said, the oldest, so that's why I went with my my 2013 Chicago ones. You know what I mean? Because I don't think a lot of people know that I have my 2013 with the Jumpman on the back, and then I have about
2015,
17, 18 Chicago ones. But anyway, so
if they watch your channel, they do.
Yeah, that's why I just went with these right here, and I thought they came in. No, this is the box right here and shit.
Yep, with the Jumpman on the tongue, the Jumpman logo on the tongue.
If you watch Skip channel, then you know he got more than one pair of Chicago's.
I got 14 of them bitches, man. But anyway, don't too much. Man, put that
I'm jealous.
You gonna show you that titty.
Hey, y'all, January 7th, 2013, man, for $110.
I remember my pair, man. Boy. That hard ass leather, bro.
Yeah, this shit is hard. Yeah.
Yeah, if you know Skip or Skip channel, then it was a few people in the comment section was like, Skip bought pulled up Chicago's. Skip bought pulled up real talk. It was a few people in the comment section.
But which ones looking at?
Hey, I'm jealous, man. I need Chicago's in my life.
Who you?
They about due. It's been about 5 years, right? 5-6 years since they came out.
They can't.
Nah, people anticipating them too much. They're not gonna release them, or they're gonna release them and then mess them up somehow.
They canceled the ones that was supposed to drop last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what I hope for.
Yeah, right. Of course you did.
Cherry 12s and everything else.
Hell yeah, definitely a Cherry 12s.
Well, Cool Gray 11 supposed to have been coming out for the past 3 years.
Hell yeah.
And Taxi 12.
Yeah, and Taxi 12s.
Leave the taxis
Cherry 12s and.
Come on, go stop cheesing over there. Leave the taxis alone.
You're getting them for
the you want to know what's crazy, bro? Like, I was over here prepping for the battle, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I got like, I'm thinking I'm gonna have a question with this shit right here, or fucking like all kinds of shit. I'm thinking I'm gonna show my Union 4s or my fucking Grinch Kobe's and shit like that. I was ready, but it's all about those questions.
I hear you. It looked like it, but right around where my feet is down here is all sneaker boxes right here. In case a question came up, that first question threw me off though. That 2010, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And for that to be the first question too, that kind of bugged me out because normally when they ask that question, they give you like a couple years, 2010 to 15 or something, whatever like that. Yeah, they was like, nah, it needs to be. I think they did something like that, not last season, but it might have been last season where they was like, yeah, we need to see something. Was that what the sneaker battle? Where it was like, yeah, we need to see something from 2019 that came out in May. And it was like,
damn.
What?
It's like,
that's
what?
specific.
Yeah.
I wasn't even bothered. I was going to use the lifeline.
Right.
One of y'all pull that out. One of y'all pull that out.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. When they said that first question, they said 2010. I probably would have been like, man, I ain't finna waste my time, bro. Hey, look, Lifeline. Hey, skip that or whatever, switch that or whatever they whatever it's called or whatever. Yeah, I'd have been like, man, I ain't finna do that.
I would remember that.
I was thinking about
the 90 seconds as y'all can. I was just saying the 90 seconds, y'all already know, like, you got to think about it. 2010, by the time you go like this, that's 60 seconds right there. So
yeah.
That 90 seconds, you might think 90 seconds is a long time, but that shit goes when you're in that bitch, when you're through the house and shit, going through rooms and shit, trying to find it. Like,
I mean, CHILLTOwn even did it. He was like, yo, let me make sure I check. I just had to check the production date. Like that, like that's because you can pull something out. You think like, yo, this did come out in 2010, but you pulled out the 2015 version or something. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's how I know I couldn't go wrong with a LeBron because I know his shoes started in 2003, so the 7 would have been 2010. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going with that one. Got to.
Look, hey, but CHILLTOWN had to put that math together real quick though. See, that's
serious.
Low key, some of them 7s has 09 on them though. Don't get caught.
Yeah, it was both dates. They started in late 09. They rolled over to 2010. Yeah.
Some of them do.
See the channel's LeBron historian right there.
Oh no, that's not me. That's Caddy. That's Caddy.
Nice.
I most definitely been like, yeah, y'all can go ahead and flip, skip, whatever the fuck is. Yeah, go on. Next.
That was Skip won that one with the Chicago ones.
Where we at? Where we at with it? Is it 1-1, 2? What is it?
It's 2-1 now.
2-1 now. Okay.
2-1 now.
2-1. Yeah.
And then the next one was show a shoe that no one or very few people have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did I pick?
CHILLTOWN pick.
Neutral grade 13. The ones you went Aton stomping.
That was a good pull too.
Yeah.
And you put those Euro Air Jordan 1s.
Yeah.
The Euro Gym Reds. Yeah, those are damn classic shoes, man.
Yeah.
Is that velvet on the toe box?
Yeah.
Man, it feels like velvet, bro. That's some real good suede on that one.
That shoe is
real good suede.
Yeah,
I saw Q comment. Q was loving that shoe.
Man, I always loved that shoe.
I tell you a story. The way I got those ones is I had the Supreme 5s, and I really didn't like them, but I saw somebody with a Euro Red and they wanted to trade. I was like, that's good for me. I'll just do a straight up trade, just a Euro 1 for these Supreme 5s. I looked at what the price was.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Which one was it? The white one, the black one, the camo? The camo. Yeah, man.
Yeah, camos. I just went straight up. I said, you know what? Let's do it. I said, I ain't gonna wear these. I said, I love ones. I said, take them. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I saw that red Jordan 1. I was like, man, God. I think that's when I saw that Jordan 1. I think that's when I made that comment. I was like, somebody give me a towel to throw or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think
Rocky Four.
Yeah. Only in Chicago can beat that shoe.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Ain't too many shoes to beat the Chicago. Period. I mean, you better have a really good shoe to beat that shoe, bro.
But that gym, what I'm saying is that gym red, that one, that's hard to beat. Only Chicago can beat that. Like that thing is pretty
rare.
That red suede, that wallaby red suede on there with that with that crazy leather.
Mm-hmm.
You got that red leather shining on there too, boy.
Yeah, bro. That was the thing that stood out to me the most. I mean, obviously the suede was dope, but the way that leather was just like, I was like, damn, and the way it feels too is totally different. I mean, it don't feel like glass. It feels like it's real good leather too.
That's a fact.
That shit hard. That shit go so hard.
Yeah.
Well, we know who won that. So where we at, BX?
CHILLTOWN got that one. The next one was show a sneaker with either buttons, zippers, or Velcro. I'm here thinking like, God damn, what do I have with any
I ain't
shit
got
like
no
that?
shoes with no buttons on it. I'm gonna keep it real.
I mean, you got shoes with buttons on. What had a button? The
Jordan
Travis Scott
16s.
6s have a button on it.
Say
Jordan
what?
16s.
I ain't got no 16s.
Yeah, CHILLTOWN. Yeah, they got a little button.
The Travis Scott 6.
The Travis Scott 6 had a button on it.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
I would have been thumped on that one.
Yeah, Air Raids. They got Velcro on them.
They got Velcro.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the button. It's a few Velcro situations.
We remember Velcro. We talk about
a button.
Right.
And I wasn't even thinking zipper either. I was just thinking button. That you really don't see that many shoes with buttons on them.
The African Cristos got both zippers and buttons on.
The flight posits got the zipper on the side too.
What you say with the spinner on it?
Yeah, Go Weezy got a pair with the spinner on it.
The Dadas.
You got the Dadas. You got the spree wheels, bro.
Dadas spree wheels.
You got the spree wheels.
Well,
that's because Goat. That's Goat Herbert over there. That's why Goat Herbert probably got them for $9.99 from Foot Locker.
No, Goat ain't got those. That was somebody else, wasn't it? That wasn't Goat.
Yeah, I had the spree wheels. I had the spree wheels back in the day.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. And one was about it back then.
Yeah.
I thought we had somebody that pulled the spree wheels out recently. That's what I was thinking about.
Somebody pulled them out.
Oh no, that was...
Did they win? No,
they wouldn't.
Everybody would remember that moment. Somebody pulled out.
They wouldn't have spree wheels.
The Gary Payton's got a zipper too.
CHILLTOWN, I was just about to say has gloves, and I thought you was gonna pull. I was like, CHILLTOWN is OG. He's about to put them damn gloves out, and it's gonna be over with. I thought I was gonna pull some gloves out, but
the flight posit's got a zipper right up the middle too.
What did y'all end up pulling out?
Well,
CHILLTOWN pulled out the LeBron Safari joint.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then Skip pulled out the Jordan 20s.
As soon as I saw those 20s, I was like, yeah, it's over. It's done. Yeah, that was a good shoe.
Everybody was surprised though that the 20s walked.
I would have voted for the 20s. I like that. That's a dope model.
That 20 tough.
I don't think nobody was surprised by that.
No, the way how they said it when they showed the results, like what? The 20s?
Well, against LeBron,
that was just cute. That was just cute saying that.
No, I mean I was salty, but I'm always salty when it comes to a LeBron in the damn battle.
There's a few LeBrons with straps and Velcros too. And, I was like, you know what? I need to hold back because if I need to use something later on down the road, I need to hold tight. I can't just pull out the super dupers real quick.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
I respect that 20.
It has a button.
Yeah. Where at?
On the lace lock. On the lace lock.
Is that really?
Yeah, there's a button. It's a lace lock. It goes right over
the
lace lock.
Yeah. The little thing on the top. The 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go. Yep.
No, just turn it around. Go show the laces.
That's like a little
where the jump man is at. There's a button right there.
Yeah, it snaps off.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The snap. Yeah.
The snap on right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yep. And the 21's got a button too, right on the tongue.
Do I have 21? No, I don't think that's.
I can't fuck with that. Ankle shackle 20s. It do remind you of the Kuta Kente 20s. Straight up. That was actually a big deal when the 20s came out too, because it did remind people of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do remember that. It was. I ain't gonna say it was a huge deal, but it did make a little bit of a buzz because of that. It looked like a shackle.
Yeah. Yep. It's got Velcro on the strap around the ankle.
Yeah.
And Velcro across the laces too.
Because there's literally no reason for that at all. Like it ain't helping you.
Yeah, like I don't
at all.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, this was like when these came out, it was like one of those, like it's the new Jordan. I gotta get it. Kind of like niggas are now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it was just one of those shit. I got money. I'm gonna get the new Jordans. Fuck it. Like it's just what it is. Like I'm gonna get the new.
I think the black one's better.
Yeah,
I like that. I like the laser.
The laser 20s.
The stealth.
I remember
the black patent, the stealth ones that a cop robbed me from at the airport. When you're at the airport, you get there first and you wait for your bag to go down the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
I saw my bag come around and it looked kind of like different. And so the bag is supposed to be full with shoes. You know what I mean? So I picked that bitch up, down there, threw it up in the air. I'm like, what the fuck is they told
that's one of my fears.
Like stealth,
that's heartbreaking.
Stealth 20s.
He says that if somebody stole all his shoes,
all my shoes, man. My stealth 20s, my gray toe 13s, the real ones, the dark gray, not the light bullshit, like dark gray 13s.
And with the red on the side, with the burgundy on the side.
Yeah. I called them the cranberries back in the day. My cranberry.
That's OG pair. Yeah.
That bleeds. Yeah, that Jumpman Bostic shit. Yeah.
Somebody X-rayed your bag and said jackpot.
Man,
they got me. But it is what it is.
They probably thought you was rich. They's like, he ain't gonna miss these.
Man,
he gonna keep them.
It hurt.
He said he picked up the bag and his hand flew in the air.
He just knew that bag was gonna be heavy, boy. He was just like, yo.
Yeah, man. They got me good, bro.
And which airport? Which airport was that? I'm gonna make sure I don't go to
okay, because I left. Damn, I'm trying to remember because this is when I was coming home on my mid tour from Korea, and I left Korea, and I'm trying to remember if it was Austin or probably LAX. I remember I landed in LAX. International flights.
Oh shit!
So,
even as LA people,
I don't know, man.
Even as LA niggas.
This portion of the show is sponsored by Soapness. That way you don't have to check your bag and carry it with you. You know what I'm saying?
This was 2006. Also, my brand new Black Cat Jordan 4s. This was 2006. They got stolen as well, and I remember I had to buy another pair. So they got my ass good, man.
They saw you coming, bro. They saw you coming.
IBA, when you still working at the airport at that time, bro?
Hey, I plead the fifth, bro.
Yeah.
They got my ass. But it's all good.
Damn, man, that's all bad. Where we at with the count?
It might have been somebody with dreadlocks, though.
That's when you had dread. That's when you had dreadlocks. What are you talking about?
Hey, IBA crazy.
What are you talking about?
What's the count? What's the count, BX?
The count right now is
2-2
right now.
2-2.
2-2 right now. Skip won that one with the 20s.
This the last question, ain't it?
Nah, we got two more. We got I'm coming up to the second to last one.
It's 7 rounds.
What's that?
I was telling them it's 7 rounds. What you talking about?
No, I know. I'm just
best or favorite Jordan 1 OG colorway. The controversy one.
What happened?
So what was
controversy? Best or favorite Jordan 1 OG colorway. Wouldn't be who has controversy.
This is Shattered Backboard versus the Chicago.
Like I said, like.
Go ahead, Skip. Go ahead. Skip.
Oh yeah, I was like, you know what I mean. Like when it comes to like, you know, like anybody, man, you ask any Jordan head, like Jordan 1s, whatever, man, name some OG colorways. And they're gonna be like Bread, Chicago, Shadow, Royal. Niggas not gonna say Shattered Backboard. Like you don't never hear anybody here say Shattered Backboard when it comes to OG colorways. Like when we think of OG, we think of, you know what I mean, either he wore them on the court or them bitches came out a long ass time ago, back in that time period, correct?
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Yeah. I think there's a fair point. Yeah, there's a fair point.
But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, man, it's. Wait, did I won that one, right? No, I lost. Which one?
They threw it out. Yeah, they gave it to you.
They threw it out.
I got disqualified.
Okay.
They disqualified.
Yeah.
Because if they wouldn't have thrown it out, you would have lost by 4 votes. I think it was close. Because they showed the votes, and because CHILLTOWN asked for them, could they show the votes, and when they showed the votes, they obviously gave it to you already. But I think it was close. It was only like 4 votes that he had got it with, but they threw it out. That's a very valid point, but just for me, it is an OG colorway. Like he did, you know what I'm saying? He did bust that board. It may not have been in the Chicago Bulls jersey, but I mean,
we're talking about the shoes. We're talking about the shoes, though. He was wearing orange and black shoes back then.
Did he not wear the shoe?
No, I want not orange and black Jordan 1s. No, I think he had on some Breads or some shit. I mean, I'm not sure, but he had on the orange jersey. That's what the fuck? I know. Goddamn, he had on the orange jersey, that Shattered Backboard orange color, but wearing orange Jordan 1s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If I had a time machine right now, and I'd be like, "Hey, y'all, name some OG colorways." And we went to like fucking 2014. I'm like, name some OG colorways. I would have been like Shattered Backboard. No, you'd have been like red.
For me, it wasn't an OG colorway situation, like in terms of what you mean with that era of colorways. For me, it's the OG of its kind.
Yeah,
I get it.
There's 3 versions of it. We're at a 3.0 now, right? So
yeah,
the pair he has is an OG.
That is true. That's true.
I'm gonna give it to Gary Coleman. I agree with Gary Coleman.
Facts.
Who the hell is Gary Coleman?
Do y'all know like which colorway he was wearing in that game?
Let's see.
No, I don't know.
Let's see.
If y'all don't know, y'all know. I don't know. I ain't a Jordan head, so if y'all quiet, I'm definitely quiet.
But everybody trying to make it see.
Y'all got to call kicking it with Didi.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, damn.
That
Every
even
time I
had
see
like
this video, boy, he jumped over somebody wearing the Chicago's.
So court purples or pines or OG. Oh, word, whatever word. Whatever word.
I don't know if y'all can hold on. Let me.
He was wearing it looks like a Chicago type colorway.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see it, but you can tell that's obviously red compared to his jersey.
Yeah, he wearing a Chicago. Are y'all looking at the team picture they took?
I'm looking at the team picture where he's on one knee.
Yeah, that's
what I'm looking at.
You could tell in the team picture, but this shows it a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Where the sneaker is red compared to the jersey.
Yeah, he's wearing a Chicago colorway for sure.
So the shattered backboard is just a story behind it.
Yeah, it's an OG story, but not an OG shoe. How about that?
Right.
Okay, fair enough.
So, but it is an OG colorway. It's just
it's
not
still an OG colorway because it was a
It's just not an OG shoe.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that question could have went either way.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I respect the Chicago, no question about it.
Since we couldn't just come up to a solid agreement, it's better that they have thrown it out. So I agree with that too.
Yeah. Nah, they didn't throw it out. They didn't throw it out.
Oh, they didn't throw it out?
I got disqualified because I didn't.
Yeah, he got disqualified. So Skip got it.
Okay.
So, okay,
means I can use that shoe again.
Technically, it is
Exactly.
so they got here the Air Jordan 1 high shattered backboard origin story game worn. This is a game worn sneaker, but it is a Chicago colorway. And I guess that's why they came out with the sneaker, but they put the orange for the jersey, but he wore the red Chicago's. And that's what these are. Damn.
Well, that wasn't a question. Like, why is everybody talking about what he wore?
No, I'm just saying though, because what I'm looking at is how they have it listed here. Basically, it's the game worn sneaker, but the story is the jersey. That's why they came. It's still an OG colorway to me because it's the first of it, and it's 3 versions, like you said, Q. But I'm just saying here, like they actually, what I was trying to get to, they sold this mother for damn near $850,000. Golly,
Lord.
Yeah,
that just shows, man. When it comes to certain things, man, hype can be a mother effer. Hype is a mother effer. You got niggas turning their backs on Chicago ones over a damn shutter backboard. Y'all know there's some hype beat shit here in the world.
I don't know if y'all gonna be able to. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see this or whatever.
It could go either way.
But nah, you can't see it. Damn.
Yeah, that shoe sold for money, and it had glass in the bottom of the sneakers when they sold it.
That's crazy.
It had broken glass in the soles.
What's funny is I know the Jordan 1 is an OG model, right? But on the shattered backboard box, it does say Jordan 1 OG.
Mm-hmm.
Did they call it an OG because of the model, or did they call it an OG because of the colorway?
I think because it's that high.
It's the model.
Model, I don't know. But that was good. That was a good.
Yeah, because I think they put OGs on those court purples and pine greens, like Words was saying.
Spider-Mans, a lot of them.
Jesus Christ!
So since CHILLTOWN got DQ'd, it's 3-3 now.
Yeah.
And the last question somebody put in the chat: Air Max month. Show your best Air Max.
I know Q was geeking over that too.
So we got an Air Max runner versus a LeBron.
Yeah.
You know, IBA gonna vote for the Air Max 90s, not the LeBron.
A LeBron.
Hey, but I'm gonna keep it 100. Before people went to go get their shoe, CHILLTOWN made it clear.
Yeah, he did.
There's multiple types of Air Max.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie. When you came back with that runner, you understand it's Air Max month and we trying to stick to what Air Max month is really about. But at the end of the day, Air Max is an Air Max. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
True.
So
Air Max is a technology. It's not a model. Air Max is a technology.
Right. So that kind of made me feel like Skip was kind of fake sneakerhead, and he came out looking like Tops did when he said that shoe wasn't an Air Max. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but I respect that shoe. That's an undefeated Air Max. I respect that shoe.
Y'all gotta star Skip out. Y'all know Skip ain't no Air Max person.
Hey, look, when it comes to battling, we not gonna do that. When it comes to battling, we ain't gonna do that.
I wouldn't say that though. I've seen Skip with Air Max. He got a few pairs of Air Max, so I wouldn't say that.
Well, no, I mean, Skip just started buying Air Maxes. We from the same.
But it don't matter. At the end of the day, this is a battle.
Yeah,
you know what you get into. And when it comes to this battle, you gotta have range. We all know that. Come on, bro. It is what it is when you come to this battle. There ain't no room for excuses.
I said that to say he wasn't gonna win no Air Max round. He don't know Air Max. He wasn't. That's not his range. Even if
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't think that he wouldn't win an Air Max round. I just know that he beats up his Air Max. Like he wears them like cutting the grass and shit. Like
I don't know. I'm the one on the pen. I know Skip. He ain't winning no Air Max.
Air Maxes, bro. Like when I think of Air Maxes, I'm thinking of like, man, I don't know, man. Like it's just like this shit is just like it's like
you think about 90s and 95s and 97s and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's Air Maxes. Like you know what I mean? Like if it's going to be like let's say okay, we go if there was a fucking theme at a damn shoe event and we like, okay, nigga, we gonna wear Air Maxes. Air Maxes is the theme. Bring your Air Maxes. Niggas gonna be getting them 90s, them ones, all them collab, damn 95, all that shit. Nobody's wearing no fucking LeBron, bro. Y'all know this shit.
I'm pulling up in Barclays. I'm pulling up in Barclays. I'm pulling up in Griffies. I'm pulling up in shit like
Barclays
that.
Got Air Max. And Barclays got Air Max too, man.
But you got to remember, Skip. People just started the mainstream. Just started wearing Air Maxes. Us from the urban neighborhoods from back in the day when Air Maxes was wearing a pair of Air Maxes, that wasn't no big deal. We got Air Maxes. That's easy work. Like
so my OG 95s, the Volt, would that have won or no?
It would have gave you a shot.
My brother.
It depends on the crowd.
You would have pulled out them OG. You would have pulled out them OG Dope Boy 95s. You would have had my vote.
Yeah, right.
For real?
I ain't gonna lie. You would have had my vote.
They would have been like, yeah, them
I would have voted for those over LeBron.
I ain't saying all that. You would have had a shot.
A lot of people.
But we all know where we all know where your vote was gonna go. That was unexplained. You know, you had to explain that at all. We all knew where you was gonna go with your vote all night.
You would have had a shot with those though. Is what I'm saying.
Griffies, Barclays. I mean, so many shoes with Air Max technology, man. It's
true.
What I'm saying is when it comes to battling, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, he's in the eye of the beholder, and sometimes, a lot of times, LeBron's will not do it for you. You got to pull out that LeBron.
Because it's hype. So if I had the fucking Air Max 90 Bacons versus his LeBrons, who would win?
The Bacons would have walked.
Yeah.
Next.
Bacons would have walked.
If I had those fucking Bacons against LeBron, niggas would be like, oh, he got them Bacons. Oh, man, I got
and because you got him and nobody else got him at this point.
Hey, but you know what though? It's funny because it's funny that people bring up the Bacons now though, right? Because even when the Bacons came out, nobody was checking for the Bacons, and it's funny that people talk about the Bacons now. Because even when the Bacons came out, I was a fan. I had a pair of the Bacons, right? But I'm talking about when they came out. So people talked about just like people talked about me when the phone posits first came out. People talked about me when I had the Bacons when they first came out. But nowadays it's like, man, them Bacons is hard. Why wasn't they hard back in the day?
Exactly. That's my point.
They say hype.
Air Maxes, Air Maxes are mainstream now. Like
so I pulled out the Sean Witherspoon Air Maxes versus CHILLTOWN's LeBron. Who will win?
If you do,
I wouldn't have voted for the Sean Withers. Velcro and a sneaker don't work for me, but the hype is real, and everybody's like, oh my god, like they all, you know what I'm saying, for it, but I'm cool. Like Velcro and a sneaker, I mean not Velcro, but you know what I'm saying, like that it don't fit. And then you got how many colors? At least 5.
Do you know a lot of the basketball shoes got Velcro on it?
Not Velcro. No, I didn't mean to say Velcro.
He meant to say corduroy.
Yeah, corduroy. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to say because it ain't no Velcro at all on that on that sneaker. But
I'm like,
corduroy.
You out here dissing my whole collection, boy. Get out of here.
It ain't even that many runners that got Velcro in anyway. But you know what I'm saying? That corduroy it's all Easter colors, and that just don't go together, especially with on a sneaker. I don't get it, but the hype is real.
Yeah, and people will vote for shoes that they either relate to or something like that.
Oh, go ahead, Chill.
No, go ahead. My bad.
This is the last one. Okay. What if I pulled out the those Susan Air Maxes versus his LeBron? Who will win?
The LeBron.
Yeah, I would.
Man, what? Everybody hit on the business on sneakers now. Look out of here.
Yeah.
When them Susans came out,
if they don't recognize them either, that's another thing that could go wrong too. Is if they don't recognize your shoe or they can't relate to it, they be like, "Well, I'm just gonna go with what I know."
Them Susans, them Susans.
Let's ask this question.
Over the Christ Kings?
Hype B says.
No. It was the Dunk Man, right? It wasn't the Christ the King. It was the Christ the Kings, not the Dunk Man. It was the Christ the Kings, not the Dunk Man.
Listen, I'm not saying I would have voted. I'm saying the chat probably would have chosen the Susans over the Christ the King.
Because it's just a big hype. It's a big hype. But I'm not mad. It's gonna look like I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm good.
My question is, so when the Susan came out, the hype was real, right?
Yeah.
But would you still consider that now though in 2021?
No.
I never thought.
I feel like those kind of came and went. Like,
yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too.
I don't see nobody talking about it no more.
It was what it was, but it ain't that shoe though.
Yeah,
especially, and I'm trying to say, so if you did, because when it first came out, it was like, oh my god, right? But now, if Skip would have pulled that out, and you talking about the timeless Christ the King, I'm sorry, I'm just man. It's not. No.
Okay. Cool.
Honestly, I say you never know, because you never know what the chat is thinking, man. It's exactly. Like I didn't hit on that shoe. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hit on those Susan. So guess what? I want those. I like the way they look because Skip got them in hand. I'm voting for them. And that person might even have a pair of LeBron 7s. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just how the chat is feeling, man. I think that's one of the biggest things is if the chat don't recognize the shoe, bro, it's like it's hard. It's hard to win them over too.
And a lot of the time, that's what it is. I feel like a lot of stuff that sometimes get pulled out. Everybody is not familiar with all these shoes. I'm gonna keep it 100, and I'm one of them. I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of them. I'll be seeing some shit that I don't be knowing about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody lane is different.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. My bad. Is that when range? When people preach range, is that when range kind of like goes against you? When you know what I mean? Like there's when you think of range, you think of range. You got all the fucking all kinds of different brands and stuff like that. So if I pulled out some rangy ass shoes that are really really rangy, but a lot of people don't know about it, does that hurt me?
Yeah,
it can.
It could.
It can.
Yeah.
Damn. And it's happened. It's happened. It's happened a few times.
Yeah.
I seen it happen before. I know somebody with a crazy SB collection, and they got in a battle. And the crowd didn't know what the hell he was pulling out. They didn't even know what a black pigeon was or a purple lobster was. It's like, I don't know that shoe, but I know that fucking Jordan 1, so I'm gonna vote for that.
Right.
I'll tell y'all a story that really killed it for me because for example, when GOAT pulled out the De La Soul, right? I didn't think it was gonna win. And he pulled out the white pair and the low top. I didn't think they was gonna win. And they actually won. Which really surprised me because of the crowd that we dealing with. No disrespect to everybody watching, but you know what I'm saying? Like GOAT didn't have to sell it. He didn't even have to sell it. It used to be a time watching Who Has the Heat where folks actually had to sell their sneaker, IBA. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, like all people do is just be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got this. Yeah. What you mean? Yeah. That's all they'd be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It don't be no story behind nothing. They just be like, yeah, I got this here.
I just bought this because I had money that day.
That's it.
Right.
They were bored. They just wanted it because they knew everybody just wanted it.
But why gotta be because they bored and isn't that? Why couldn't they just want the shoe because they like the shoe?
Because that ain't what happened.
Exactly.
That's what
it is.
Why? Yo, who out of all 7 of us here? Do you just go to the store besides GOAT because he worked there and just be bored and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy this today because you bored. Do you actually do that?
I've never done that.
No.
I've never done that.
You purposely go to the store for a reason. You're not just going to the sneaker store just to be going to the sneaker store.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
Even if you're going to resale, you going for a purpose. You're not you just going to the mall just because you bored.
But
I mean, you can. I mean, you can go to the mall because you're bored, but then I feel like you don't buy a shoe because you're bored. If you walk into a store and you window shopping and just looking to see what they got in there, and they happen to see something that you like, then you buy it. I didn't buy it because I was bored. I walked into the store and see something I like, so I copped it. You feel me?
This 2000, and not to cut you off, Q, real quick, and I'll let you go. This 2021. What nigga you know still window shopping? What nigga you know still window shopping? With the internet and all that, right? With the internet and social media, ain't no nigga window shopping.
My window shopping. Hey, you gotta. Hey, sometimes you go to the mall. Hey, let's keep it 100. Sometimes you go to the mall just to see what they got, and if they got something you like, you buy it.
Window shopping is obsolete, like camping out.
Exactly.
You already know what's coming out. You know what store it's at. You know how many pairs they got. You know how many sizes they got. You know everything nowadays compared. So it ain't no such thing as window shopping no more.
But come on, Rep. You know how hard is it to get shit online though? Sometimes you might walk in the store and it be right there.
What the hell is a mall?
Come on.
A mall? What you going?
What is it called?
I think. Hold on. I think Skip had something he wanted to say. Skip, I think you wanted to say something, right?
Oh, this one thing. So could I for that question? Could I have pulled an Air Jordan 3?
For what?
Isn't the 3 based off some type of Air Max? Is it?
Does it have Air Max in the title?
Yeah, the Air Bubble.
It don't have have Air Max in the title.
Right.
Was it?
So I don't know about that one.
Air Max is the Air Max unit technology. So if it doesn't indicate that particular Air unit in that Air Jordan 3 is an Air Max unit, then no. Just like
you could try to argue about the 6s. You know what I'm saying? Or any other Jordan that has an actual air bubble unit in it. Mm-hmm. If the Air Max is not in the title, then you can't really. You can ask Tinker Hatfield that though. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't have Air Max doesn't have to be in the title. It could be an Air Trainer as well. But the Air Max unit is hidden in the midsole, so you don't actually see the Air Max unit in there, but it's inside, so it's a hidden Air Max unit.
Normally it says Air Max Trainer too. Sometimes
you just gotta know. You just gotta know what the fuck you bought.
Does it have to be blue?
Does it have to be what?
Be blue?
Blue.
It could be Jay-Z. It could be Jay-Z blue.
You know what else I just noticed? So I'm just looking at this box over here, and it says Nike Air Max Up Tempo 97.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, it's gonna say it on the box though. It's always gonna
it's clear as day.
It's not gonna always sit on the box, is what I'm saying.
I mean, not always, but like majority up, like we was talking about with the Griffeys or the Charles Barkley, like stuff like that. Right. Yeah,
for sure. I got you.
Yeah, like the Air Max Sensation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Air Total, Air Max Force, Air Total Max Force.
Right. The Nomos.
Yep. If you know, you know.
They can come out with the Nomos right now.
Oh yeah, was it the Diamond? Is that the Diamond Furies? Is that what it was called?
No, the Nomos. That's what they. That's called the Nomos. Right. The Nomos could come out right now, and white suburbia be like, "Oh my God, those Nomos!"
Mm-hmm.
And they would, but when the Nomos first came out, that they just like Mike Rich called them the bed stumpers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they would be treated. That's how they was treated back in the day. But they come out now, they be like, "Oh my God, you see the technology on those? Like it's new technology."
Right.
Hey, y'all, was this like that was the last round, right?
That was the last. That was the last one.
Okay. Hey, I got another endeavor. I'm about to go ahead and hop over there with Trolls doing and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and like dip out right now. But hey, Rep, I appreciate what you all do with the recap. You know what I mean? Like thank y'all so much for, you know what I mean. I like the main thing I like about the recap is like, you know what I mean, y'all give y'all's raw, honest opinion about shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like what we need in the little pussy ass speaker community. You know? We need like some real talk about stuff. But besides that, hey, CHILLTOWN, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to losing against someone who I respect. That's when it doesn't hurt, when you lose against someone who you respect. That's good. I don't feel bad. It doesn't sting at all, man. I'm good. Thank y'all
bro.
so much, man.
And you are the funniest YouTuber, man. You are the funniest YouTuber.
That's big facts, yes. Besides that, I'm playing. But yeah, besides that, now, man, hey, thank y'all. Go Clean, BX, IBA, man. Y'all know what it is. CHILLTOWN Rep, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Hey, man, I can't wait to see you all again. Some of y'all again, and some of y'all actually in person, man. This shit needs to open up, man, so we can laugh looking at us, man. But man, that's it, man. Y'all take it.
All right, then.
All right, Skip.
Where you going, Weezy?
Oh, I'm going to Dallas.
We're going to Dallas.
Yeah, he going to Dallas.
To do what? Get
I'm
money?
going to Dallas too.
When is Dallas going down?
I get more. What?
Going down
Dallas.
there to get moist?
Wait a minute.
Dallas, May 1st, May 2nd.
Pause.
I'll send you the info.
Oh
CHILLTOWN.
man.
Oh yeah.
That one.
I'm definitely. I need a reason to travel.
Yeah, I'll send you the information.
Crazy,
I'll send you the information.
They nasty up there.
Most definitely. Hey, I enjoyed tonight though, for real. I enjoyed tonight. Getting an introduction of CHILLTOWN. You know, most definitely. Like I said, I could tell once you came on the screen that you was a real OG. You know, because all the boxes in the back was not new,
Right.
and I really can. That your whole backdrop takes me back home. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, so I very much respect that. And I love that background for sure. So most definitely, I hate White Castle though, but you know what I'm saying.
Hey,
That's
time out, Rep. Are those
Your
three
stomach
UNC ones behind?
hates White Castle. Your stomach hates White Castle.
What you say?
What
Are
you
those
say?
three
Fierce?
UNC ones behind you, Rep?
What?
University Blue ones?
You ain't know that?
Yeah,
My bad.
He had them for a month.
yeah.
My bad. My bad.
I got 2 pairs and 2 more pairs on the way. Shout out to Aisha.
Because you're trying.
Because you've been spending too much time in Section 8. That's why you don't know.
Hey, nothing wrong with Section 8, man. Nothing wrong with Section 8, man.
Don't bring up University Blue because you know Q get mad. She get all in her feelings.
You know what? I'm over it now. I'm waiting for my LeBron drops, man. Forget it.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
Stay in my lane.
What size you need?
8.
Oh, here we go. And Herbert son. Here we go.
I need those hardwood classic 8s, man. I need those bad. Those
Bro, I
classic
saw a picture of those today.
I'm
all over
serious. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Go be killing me, man. You'll bring up a sticker. He be acting nonchalant. Oh man, what size you wear? Like I'm telling and Herbert son in the flesh every time, boy.
I'll be like, I got mine, but yours.
Yeah, he be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? What size you wear, Q?
I lit a candle for you. That's about it.
I'm gonna look out for the cookout, you know.
I know Caddy and Word gonna throat punch people for those hardwood classic.
Man,
I need those.
Bro, I'm trying to throat punch somebody for them.
That's necessary. That's a necessary pair. If I get nothing in when do they drop? In April?
Yeah, in April.
If I get nothing in April, but those, I'm good.
Hey, look, while y'all playing, man, y'all talking about the
too.
hardwood classics that I need, but I still need the Dodger pair, man. That's man.
Those available. You can get those.
Talk to Caddy.
You can get those.
Those are obtainable. Now those hardwood classic 7s. Now those are hard to get.
No, absolutely. It's 2 versions of it too.
Yeah, there's a lot of dope hardwood classic colorways out there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So if I just want to say real quick, if any of y'all ever pull up in the Bay Area, man, reach out to me through IG or whatever. I know Word said they're gonna be in LA in June. I'm moving around in Cali, so if y'all ever in the Bay Area, man, feel free to hit me up and we can break bread and chop it up.
Yeah, I got a lot of family that live in the Bay Area, so most definitely I'll be out there. So now that we have met tonight, this won't be the end of it for sure.
Oh yeah,
Fred is angry.
Yeah.
What?
I still need my goddamn UNC ones.
But they get another chance next week, right?
Yeah,
Aren't they gonna do a wrap next week?
Yep.
They're gonna be back on the app tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Interesting.
Who's putting in a bid for your pay right now, Q?
Listen, I'm not getting my hopes up because I know how that app works. So
you said you moved on,
hope,
Q.
look,
Hey,
I got-
Q. Keep that same energy. You said you moved on. So move on.
I'm getting my LeBron.
Hey, no, talk about. I don't want nobody else wearing no UNC colorways and they ain't UNC fans.
Well,
They
first
put
off,
that bad voodoo out on us.
Hey,
mind your business. Mind your business, because y'all be walking around with Chicago colorways and stuff.
Listen.
No, hey, Goat. Hold on 1 second, Goat. You really can't say that. The only person that you should have that you can only say that to is I think it was Optimistic wearing a Duke, wearing a Duke fit, but reviewing the University Blues.
He had on the Duke shirt. He had on the Duke shirt.
Exactly.
That's a violation right there, bro.
That's a violation.
That's a violation.
You can't be mad at us. Like you got to be mad at your ultimate rival. Like that's just like Q reviewing the Michigan State dunk, but got on her whole fit and she went to Michigan. Like that's just like Q word for real.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
That's
no good. No bueno.
Or she reviewing an Ohio State LeBron wearing a Michigan shirt.
No, like Ohio State, yeah, but we're talking about Michigan versus Michigan State. Like that's real. Like that's.
Look,
I know what you're saying.
I don't care how dope Ohio State pairs would be. I would never. Nope.
That's how I am. I don't have anything Duke related in my house. You can't even come in here with Duke stuff on.
And Goat love Kyrie.
So Q, let me ask you this question.
I like NBA Kyrie.
If you had to get the,
you like them Kyrie dunks too. I mean them Kyrie, them Duke Kyries.
You said
I know you ain't.
If you had the chance to get the Ohio State LeBron 9s, would you take them?
Ohio State LeBron 9s? Nah, I'm not rocking. No, I'm not rocking no Ohio State LeBron.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's that deep.
Yeah,
it's serious. It's serious in the Midwest Big Ten area. No,
I'll let y'all have that for sure. I ain't.
hey, Q, what was that? Was that last year? Something came out. I think it was a Michigan. Was it a Michigan color? It was something that came out, and I was like, man, everybody, y'all sweating. I just can't do it. Being a Wisconsin fan, I can't do it. It was.
Was it the 5s?
I forget what it was. I think it might have been the 5. It was the 5, as a matter of fact. It was the 5.
The Michigan 5s?
Yeah, I was like, I can't. Everybody was like, man, the Michigan 5s. Oh my God. I was like, man, I can't. I can't pull the trigger. I
hate 5s, and I had that shoe, and I don't know when I'll ever wear it, but I just got them. Just because.
I cannot.
I mean, it's not like I can get the PEs, so I got to do what I got to
do.
Yeah. Even when those Kawhi, even when they did the Kawhi thing and all, I can't do it, man. I love Fab Five. I love the Fab Five, but I'm too badgered up. I can't.
You entrenched.
Yeah, I wear black socks though, but I can't.
and big shorts.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's still some folks that don't understand the black sock look. I'm like, well, if you know, you know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, what you want?
I wear black socks. What's wrong with black socks?
No, there's nothing wrong with black socks. You just
you know, like she said. Five thing.
Yeah,
that's a Fab Five thing right there.
It's just usually they used to wear just only white socks when playing ball, and then they broke out the black ones. Everybody's like, "Oh snap, black socks!"
Right.
That team was ahead of its time, bro.
Black t-shirts was shooting shirts. You know,
baggy shorts,
big oversized shorts. Yeah,
that's why I'm saying all my basketball shorts 2 and 3X.
Damn.
Yeah, because when I was in high school before we got new uniforms, they very much was John Stockton-ish. You had to get some 3X. You had to get the fat boy. You had to hurry up and get the fat boy shorts before the fat boy came in there.
I can't rock those shorts above the D player.
Man, for real.
Oh, I ain't gonna hold you now. Them new little Nike woven shorts, bruh. I got like every color.
They pushing it.
Nah, they ain't pushing it, but they're a little high, but I can get away with it.
They are dope
Nike,
though. I got
Nike
a few
trying it. Nike trying it for real. They trying it.
I got every colorway that we got in the store.
As long as the shorts look like you're supposed to be playing basketball in them and not running a marathon in them, they're all right.
Hey, Quiet as kept some of the new NBA shorts, like even with Mitchell and Ness, like they trying it. He'd be like, "Yo, y'all gotta relax,
bro."
How hard you want to go retro? How hard you want to go,
man?
Hey, look, I can speak for yourself. I enjoy that little short look, boy.
Oh, come on,
here we go, man. Here we go.
Every time,
it never fails.
But listen, your quadriceps got to be right though. You can't just be out here, willy nilly, loosey goosey. Now
you tried it with the cover up. You tried it with the cover up.
Don't skip leg day. Don't skip leg day.
You tried it with the cover up. Q. Stop. You tried.
Don't skip leg day, and so you can go ahead and wear your shorts.
Stay away from squat day with those shorts on, bro.
See what Caddy said, right?
What he said?
Michael, forget you, Caddy. I'm just
she is on a streak.
I'm letting them know it's a market for them shorts. Shoot, yeah.
She is on a streak.
She was like, "Oh, he ain't got no jock strap on."
Nah.
Whoa.
Protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself at all times.
Did I say that out of my mouth? Or did he say that out of his mouth?
Big cash for me. Big cash.
Oh, Caddy, quit telling my business now. Now you just taking it too far.
Oh, Lord.
Business all in the street.
See? This is why you can't tell your friends everything. This should come out to the public now.
The cat is out the bag.
That wasn't public information, Caddy. You know.
Man. Hey, shout out to everybody on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. You know, we try to censor Q, but it never happens. So if Q has anybody on Facebook watching, just you can personally call her on the phone and tell her, girl.
Yeah. You know what? Out of all of the things I've said over the however long, nobody has ever come to me. I think they get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just having fun.
No, I just gotta tag you more on Facebook. That's all. I just gotta tag you more.
Yeah.
She ain't had no sugar in her yet.
Yeah, you haven't eaten any. I haven't seen you eating any snacks tonight, or your fingers.
Oh no, I had some graham crackers.
That's what that's what you call your fingernails.
I clipped them already. So,
okay.
Yeah, I clipped them.
You was going hard in the yard the other night, boy.
Yeah, man, I tore the mess out of that nail. I almost tore the whole thing off that day.
I believe it, because you was going hard in the yard that night.
Yeah.
So what y'all looking forward to? What's releasing coming up? Anything y'all hunting for? Anything y'all looking forward to?
I want MX1 icons on MX Day. Those MX1 icons, evolution icons. Yeah. I want those.
Those look dope too.
I go for those before I go for the bacons.
I got a lot on my list.
Yeah, I got quite a few things.
The immediate future, Goat, not the ones you already got locked in.
I like the
Goat got everything.
The ones you got on the side.
I like them Cosmic Unity joints, the Space Hippie.
Yeah,
I like
dope.
Yeah.
Hey, CHILLTOwn. Yeah. We got our Raging Bulls in today. I told the boys. Yeah, go. I told the boys. I opened the.
And Herbert, man. No, and Herbert, chill, though.
That's what he gonna do.
Man.
That's what Goat gonna do when he get his pay. He gonna get his pay.
Oh, man.
I got excited. Hold on, wait. Now, what you about to say?
Hey, go. Yeah, you know what to do with those. You know what to do with them. You know what to do.
Bro.
Hey, just mark me off. Just mark me off.
I'm cash out ready right now. What's cracking?
Big facts. Big facts. I got monies.
Oh, really?
Man, hey.
Them LeBron.
Hey, what they waiting for?
Hey, you see me? I'm ready.
Oh God, they gonna miss
the American Express cards.
I'm ready. Sonny over there. Big money, Sonny.
Yeah.
What that quality look like though? What that quality look like on them fives though? What that quality look like?
Fire.
Okay.
That's what you want. That's what you want right there.
I know you ain't take no pictures like the last time.
Yeah, he ain't crazy. He ain't crazy. He ain't stupid.
That thing under wrap.
Well, he probably did. He probably did take pictures. He just didn't put them on his story like he did. But
I ain't put them on. Yeah, I ain't put them up.
Yeah.
How many 13s you got back there, B9?
You're gonna have to fight Caddy for that one. Look in the chat.
Hey, look, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Hey, look, hey, Goat. Hey, Goat. It be your own people, man. You gotta watch for first 48 over here, man. First 48.
Right. Hey, they low key the feds.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man.
They gonna be doing this. Right there, officer.
Right.
Right there. Right there, officer.
But I'm gonna text you though, IBA. I'm gonna text you.
All right.
No, he not. No. Allegedly, he not gonna text me. Allegedly, all right. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna have to send y'all to media training, man. Y'all killing me tonight, boy.
Yeah, man.
All this snitching going on around here, boy.
Gotta move in silence, man. You gotta move in silence.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, hey, that's right, Goat. Keep your stuff on mute when you talk, boy, because he's trying to get you caught up.
Hey, you said you got that. I'll be over there.
Man.
Catch me outside.
Big bank take little bank.
Hey,
highest bidder. Let's go for the highest bidder.
E Money said Bacon Air Max. I don't get it, man. I know a lot of people are after those Bacons. I'm not a huge fan of those Bacons. I probably won't even go after them to keep it real.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for LeBron watch. That's all I'm waiting on.
Tuesday.
Yep.
I'm gonna go after him, but if I get him, I wouldn't mind helping somebody else because I don't have to have him.
Yeah.
You going after LeBron's idea?
No, hell no.
No,
you know better than that.
The Bacons.
The Bacons.
Yeah, I'm talking about them Bacons. I mean, I'll go after it. If somebody hit me up first, they can have them. I don't want them.
Nah, I'd rather those Air Max 1 Evolutions.
Yeah.
When are those? Is that when? Oh, it's next Friday or Thursday?
Yes, Air Max Day Friday.
Okay.
Did anybody go after the Georgetown 3s today before we?
No.
Yeah, I didn't.
No.
Didn't need those. I don't need another pair of 3s.
I didn't need them.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the execution of that sneaker.
They look good on feet though with the white laces.
I mean, I like
it though.
Yeah, I like 3s. I don't know. It just didn't move me. I guess I can say it just didn't move me. So
right.
I really didn't go after it at all whatsoever. I didn't even wake up. You know, you normally wake up and like, yeah, it's about to be 9 o'clock on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, I had no motivation about getting up at 9 o'clock.
You think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be those Air Max LeBrons on LeBron watch or what? You think that's what's gonna drop?
I hope so because I want those on the list.
I remember when those came out. The original pair, the black and was it the blue and red pair that he came out with before? The LeBron Air Max 95s that came out a while back.
Man, I think that's right, bro.
Whoever need help, I don't want LeBron. So if anybody need help, let me know.
I think they're gonna have Lakers colorways on them too. I think that's gonna be another big one.
What about the
Lakers colorway? And on the tongue, it got LeBron logo on it.
That's what's up.
They tough. I need that one.
What about the LeBron one, the Chinese joints, the clouds?
Well, LeBron ones.
The Airmax ones, the Air Max ones, the Chinese joints, the clot joints, the ones that got the see-through toe box area.
Oh, I saw those. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those.
I
I
didn't
don't
see
want
those
nothing
yet.
see-through on the toe.
Yeah, you could see through the toe box area or whatever.
Them some light skinned Air Maxes right there, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need no see-through on the toe game.
Obviously, you're gonna be front row and center for them joints then.
Shut up. Toe box gonna be sweating.
Serious.
Man.
Cloudy bubble in the front.
Right.
I think Supreme, Nike and Supreme got a release coming out, but I think it's just apparel.
If it was anything like that Dunk release, that's gonna be horrible.
Yeah. I think it's just apparel, which is the first time I've ever seen them do like apparel on the sneakers app.
Yeah. But listen, y'all, I gotta get some dinner in me, man. I've been online for a minute. I need to get some food, man. I appreciate y'all. And I did sub up to the channel, Rep. So we good to go there. And followed you on IG. And appreciate y'all for having me again, man. And I'll see y'all on the next one, man.
All right, appreciate you coming through. Congratulations again, CHILLTOWN.
Thank you, man. Peace, Goat. Yeah, peace, Goat.
Work.
Peace, IBA, man. Q and BX. Y'all be easy, man.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, chill.
Be safe.
Hey, since CHILLTOWN left, I could take my chain back out. You know
I know, right?
Hey, he don't be trying that right thing with the people on the other channel.
Yeah. Hey, I did have a question. I wanted to keep it until we was done with that though. The Kim Jones Air Max 95s. I'm assuming Q, you didn't go after those because I haven't heard you talk about them. But I'm assuming you did know about them though. Obviously,
I did. I don't like them.
You just don't like them, okay?
I also don't like 95s that much.
Okay.
That's not my favorite Air Max. Like I don't really go for 95s like that.
Now, one question I did have though, the Kim Jones 95s, was that a full size, like, or was it just a women's exclusive? Do you know?
I don't know. I thought it was.
I thought I seen like when they showed the models, I think I seen like men wearing them too. So I didn't know if it was, but that don't mean nothing nowadays.
Well, I know I know there were men going for them.
Okay.
I don't know if they were a women's shoe or not.
Okay.
Kim Jones is a male.
Is it? Is it Chinese person?
He's a male. Yes.
I thought it was a chick.
No, it's a guy.
Oh well, hey, all right.
They were men sneakers.
Kim Jones, Asian.
Yeah.
I thought Kim Jones was a chick.
Nah,
I know, right?
I think if you, hey, that's bad on my part. But even when they showed the models on sneakers app, they showed a Chinese chick. I assume that's who it was. I was like, oh, okay, that must be the person who it is. Okay, so that was very ignorant on my part. I apologize.
Oh, actually, Caddy said Kim Jones is a white man.
Imagine that.
That's like growing up all your life being named Rudy Gay. Golly.
Right. That's funny. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like them, so they were not for me. That's Kim Jones. Dang, really white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had to be somebody to be named Kim Jones.
he must be adopted.
I don't even know. This must sound really ignorant. I don't even know no Jones that are white.
Me either.
I'm just keeping it real. Like I don't know any Jones that are white.
When y'all was talking about Asian, or I was like,
well, when he said it was a man, I immediately thought Kim because they're like Kim Jong Yongs and all that. Right.
And then with Asians too, especially when they come to America, they like to Americanize their name. They normally, like Bruce Lee ain't Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I thought Kim Jones was an Asian woman. I'm gonna keep it real. And that's why I specifically asked Q, because she give me some backstory on
I ain't know nothing about him because I ain't like him, so I ain't look into him. So you knew as much as me, which was nothing.
Okay. and then GOAT, the Kobe 6 Pro Tros, because I know you're a Kobe fanatic. That All-Star release. That came and went for me. I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't know nothing about it. So can you enlighten me on the All-Star release?
That was
pretty much
that was a bump. That was a dud.
What?
That was a dud. They came and went, like you said. They came and went as soon as I hit.
Yeah, really did. Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, they were sold out.
They sold out, but it wasn't no hype or nothing. I
didn't hear too many people talking about it, and I kind of told people since I got 2 pair of Grinches, I didn't need the All-Star one. The
little flex right Kobe. There.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
They didn't look like nothing anyway. They just look basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so too.
The only Kobe's I'm gonna try to go for as of right now that's supposed to be coming out are the Del Sol colorway.
I didn't know you had 2 pair of Grinches though. Damn.
Oh, you want to see him?
No, he mentioned it. He mentioned it all the time. I didn't know. Listen, I didn't know Rep had 3 UNC ones, but I knew Goat had 2 Grinches. Because he likes flexing.
You got them both for retail?
Retail,
yes.
Retail.
Man, let's go Herbert, man. Come on, man. Let's go Herbert over there.
Hey, I need to order a pair. You know, I like the shoe. I don't got many Kobe's, but I like that shoe. I think I like it because it's loud. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Y'all hear me knocking down boxes?
Oh, you got a pair too?
One pair that I got.
If you hear Goat knocking down boxes, that's because I
ain't like Goat.
Go Herbert over there.
I got one.
The thing is, I got a pair of Yeezys. I got to use bread Yeezys in the size 12.5. So if I get those off, I can turn around and get those.
2 pairs.
Okay. I've seen enough.
Go Herbert.
Man, let me borrow $1.
Yeah, I think that's Hey, how they run? Do they run smaller or to the side?
They run small.
They run small, bro.
Damn, I'm gonna need a 14. Damn.
I don't know if they Kawhi small though. Are they Kawhi small?
They Kawhi or Kyrie.
I mean, Kyrie.
Oh, yeah, they Kyrie type.
Yeah, they small.
Dang.
They Kyrie type.
This is a size 11.
And you a 10?
I'm a 10.5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it was just okay.
There
he is.
Niggas.
That's the feds. The feds.
I didn't want to put them on down.
Y'all niggas been snitching. Y'all niggas been snitching the whole night. Stop it.
Y'all
niggas been snitching the whole fucking night. Stop
it. Whatever.
Oh man, Law and Order in the building.
We ain't even remember.
Shake, shake. Caddy come in like a new scene. Shake, shake.
I come in, niggas is like, "What's up, Stabler?"
What Caddy do? The
black Dick Wolf is in the building.
Oh.
Well, if you know who Dick Wolf is, then you wouldn't say pause, but you know.
It still sound like what it sound like.
That's that man's name.
Man.
Right.
I'm not saying pause every time I say Rudy Gay either, so you know.
When is pause gonna be retired though? What do y'all forecast?
It's just jokes.
Never.
Hey, as long as we got you around, never. Because you be having too many pause moments.
Daddy been wanting her mic turn off tonight, boy.
Some stuff
I said you want to shut her mic off earlier.
Some stuff don't even be nothing though.
If my son wasn't awake earlier, I'd have been in here protesting. You heard me? I would have been in here protesting.
About the short shorts?
Nigga.
What? Get your quadriceps right now.
Nah. Ain't nobody trying to be out here like John Stockton. What's wrong with you?
You can't skip Wednesday, no? I bet you Anthony Joshua will wear them shorts. Hey, little see what he tried to do? See? He made sure I'm mute. Now let me sit back.
There go your cameo for tonight.
Little lady.
Just got out the bath.
She had on her Concords today.
Yeah. Just got out the bath and got her hair washed. You got your cameo in. Going to bed. And say goodnight. Stepping in the name of love. All right.
Hilarious. But yeah, them Air Max 95 LeBrons for sure.
Oh, that's a definite.
That's
a definite.
Yeah, got to get those.
Don't you have those? Don't you have those Dodger joints?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had to hunt for those, bro. I had to pull some strings for those. Like I had to beg some people. I had to some Keep Sweat shit to make sure I lock those down.
You ain't had to do anything strange, did you?
Nah.
Meanwhile, I just went to go. So, yeah. Look.
Hey Q, I did
the white flex right there.
Listen, the gold prices weren't too bad, but for a size 13, somebody had that market cornered. That shit was $620.
Oh, I get it.
Woo.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah,
so the big size, the new money size.
You did good.
Yeah, the big sizes are the new money size. That's a fact.
That's been a fact for since Last Dance. Matter of fact, that's been a fact. Like size 13. Because once again, they don't make that many. The bigger you go, the less that they make. So
I don't know why.
Size 9, 10, 10 and a half, they make the most of those because like
common sizes.
It's a common size, yeah. But size 13, 14, the bigger you go, size 12, you can almost get away with a 12, to be honest with you. But but size 13 though, is like nah, especially if you get into like half size. Size 12 and a half has always been a unicorn. That's always been a unicorn. So
12 and a half, 13 and a half, unicorns.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Seeing the way, I'm saying, things is going now, and it's to the point where a lot of us ain't getting what we really want for retail.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that that's what it is going to turn into, us not being able to get what we want? If we really want it, we got to pay that resale price?
We literally just talked about this on our show Wednesday. Like we said, people had to learn to adapt. Like cats out here buying shoes they're buying shoes that have a higher resale price to get the shoes that they want.
Yeah.
True.
Because that's what it's turned into.
I think with us going back to our old ways of getting not old ways of getting releases, but Foot Locker is pretty much enforcing the whole you only got one day to pick up your sneaker now. And we got another email saying, make sure it's only one per customer. Like a lot of these resellers come in buying 2 and 3 pairs. Like that's finna be super dead from Foot Locker. I don't know about any other company, but like I said, we just got our email about that earlier this week.
I was just in JD yesterday, and they had got a restock of the silver toe ones in preschool sizes. And I was like, man, you can give me the biggest size you got, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just to float that off so it can go towards something that I want. But everything for me has, within the last year, pretty much has not been a retail sneaker. I have not got it for retail. Especially because, and I tell people all the time, because they be like, oh man, I don't hit. I wear size 13.
That's a fact.
I wear size 13, so I don't hit. You know what I'm saying? They don't make that many pairs in my size. It don't matter what it is. It's going to go. That's going to, if you ever look at Sneakers app, and I know y'all don't look at it if you don't wear size 13, but the first thing that goes on Sneakers app is size 13.
Facts.
I do notice that when I go.
If you look at it, it'd be a full size run. It'd be like 12, 14.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Every time. Same thing with Foot Locker.
Yep.
Seconds.
Yep.
So it's not if you go on StockX or GOAT, and once again, I know y'all don't know that y'all don't look at this if you don't wear the size, but if you go in there right now and just go pick up any sneaker on there, right? And if you go into size 13, that's normally the highest price compared to everything else on these resale apps because size 13 is very limited. Even if it's a GR sneaker, it's not a GR to us because they don't make that many, you know, in anything.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like I got the University Blue ones from Extra Butter, and you know when I hit, it was just like, oh, come pick up your shoe before 5 o'clock. When I got there, I got there like 4:30. The girl was like, oh, she was like, we got your 13, but we only got like 3 pair left. And I was like, 3 pair left? She was like, yeah, we had 5, but you know, I don't know why people weren't buying them. You know, it's a money size. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, so 13s are the money size now? She's like, yeah. And I was like, shit. I did not know that because before it was common sizes were the money size, and 13s people didn't fuck with because they were hard to get off. Now it's like, yo, 13s became the money size because it's starting to be a rare size.
You know who's really winning out here, and people not realizing this or whatever, is that
Coffee with the folk.
But when has he ever been losing? Because he wears babies, you know what I'm saying? So
that nigga Coffee came out with the Air Max 97 LAs, the Air Max 95 New York Cities, and I was like, how this nigga get? And then when I seen the size on the box, I was like, come on, man.
Right.
I was trying to tell you. The dudes
out here with the Funko Pop shoes, and here I am waiting for these shit to come out.
Toy shoes.
The dudes that's actually winning are the resellers that cater to big sizes. They're actually resellers that only sell like they may start at 12, but normally they start like 13 and up. Like those are the dudes that's really like winning because they cater to a certain market, you know what I'm saying? And everybody in that market already knows, like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We got to pay that price. You know what I'm saying? Because all their life, they've been wearing, you know what I'm saying, these astronomical sizes. And they know that, hey, don't matter what the brand is, they don't make that many unless you play in the NBA or something like that. Like, yo, if these cats didn't play in the NBA, they'd be struggling.
Yeah.
Because it ain't easy finding sneakers. You can't just go walk in Foot Locker and be like, yeah, y'all got a size 15. Anything back there?
Man.
You literally, like, I'm pretty sure Goat can relate to this. If people come into his they come into his store, they don't say, hey, yeah, you got a pair of those so-and-so's in a size 15. Size 15, 14. People come in there and say, what do you have in a size 14?
Right. And when it comes to that size, to be honest, you better off going to the outlet.
Yeah.
They always got the big size at the
outlet or going on East Bay.
Yep, or going on East Bay. That's it. Because you can't.
You might want to go in Marshalls or Ross and shit. And find a big old size maybe having a bit there.
You might.
They do have big sizes there.
You go to Marshalls, you might find something in Marshalls, but and when I say might, it's gonna be like some football cleats or something. You
That's a fact.
You just gotta get lucky. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're that size, you don't get what you want, you get what you can find. Like
you get what you can find. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
That ass.
So
all three of y'all are 13s on here?
I'm a 13.
Yeah, I'm a 13.
Yeah.
Damn.
Goat Herbert don't have no problems because he Goat Herbert, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm 13, we gotta find us a little click. We gotta have us a little click so we can look out for one another when it comes to these sizes, you know what I'm
saying?
Bro. That's what it's coming to because like when you go on the Nike app, the minute you put in 13, your ass be waiting forever. That joint just be spinning and spinning, and you be like, yo, I'm dead. I'm dead.
You already know.
When I see the W's pop up on Twitter, I'm like, it's over.
Man, you be sitting here. You have to be on sneakers that literally at like 8:55, and then 9 o'clock hit, and it still don't pop up on your phone. And then a minute later, it go up at 9:01. You know you already did because everybody else done already been on at 9 o'clock. But all of a sudden, it flick on for a size 13ers or whatever at 9:01. You be like, oh man, yeah, I'm about to get it. And you wait about 60 seconds, and that thing's still spinning.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
And it's messed up because sometimes you think like, damn, should I refresh? But if I refresh, I might lose where I'm at. So it's like you gambling. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh.
Yep.
Like, it ain't
damned
no way
if you
for
do,
me,
damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even expect to hit on that app no more.
Man.
I still try like a fool, like everybody else.
Oh yeah, you're fishing in the pond, just like the rest of it. Straight up.
You always hit for something you really don't want, and it's every blue moon you hit for something that you want.
That's why it kills me. That's why it kills me. Like, you know, I got the University Blues early. I got them. You know, I got them from StockX or whatever like that. People was like Caddy in the same group as me, and QUR too, and Jug's Facebook page, the Dennis O's or whatever,
Dennis
right?
O's, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I posted on there.
Yeah, we in there. Golden in.
Yeah, Golden there too. So you know, I posted, you know, my video, I did it or whatever, and a couple dudes was like, man, you paid early for those, man. Those prices they going down. They ain't going. Why'd you do that, bro? It killed because it'd be like, yo, if I want it, I'm gonna buy it. Like, stop checking my pockets. If I want it, I'm gonna buy it, and that's just like the Mocha ones. I wanted it, and I wasn't taking no chances. And I wear size 13. Like, everybody don't go through the struggles that us 13ers go through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I know the market, I know the climate. Yo, it's gonna be real for that size 13. Man, I wouldn't have did that. Well, you don't wear size 13, so what are we doing here?
Well, I wear size 8, and they don't make a lot of those either. So I mean, you know, I ain't out here all, you know, luck driven either. So
I wanted them mochas bad, but that's one of them that just saying I'm not willing to pay the resale. I'm not a resale type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Majority of my shoes is, I'm saying all of them down there. So probably one pair is probably resale, but I bought all my pairs retail. And I don't know how I feel about spending, you know what I'm saying, more than I feel like I need to on shoes.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I guess I feel like I got so many. I don't need everything. If I can't get it the way I need to get it, then I don't need to have it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at with it. But at the end of the day, it's some shit that do be coming out that I want. So I don't know if it's time for me to break from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I don't buy everything, so I feel like I'm not overspending. You know what I'm saying? Buying stuff every shoe. I don't buy every shoe. I buy what I like.
One thing I could say for IBA though, for you, is that you live in a good market, just like Q. Like, both of y'all live in a very good. Well, Caddy too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all live in a very good.
I live in a fucked up market. Fuck all that. I live in New York City, land of the resellers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, IBA too. Well, and Caddy. I mean, and Q. I mean, to be honest, you know, but for Caddy, I know it's hella real. But for RBA, I know, like, I ain't seen you take too many L's when you get out in them streets.
Yeah, but then the thing is, ever since the pandemic, but if you notice, ever since the pandemic hit, I don't be in the streets like that, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? So I move different. So and the stores move differently now too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's a fact.
That's a fact.
And it's all bad because when, you know what I'm saying, when you put in on the app and then they canceling shit, now it's to the point when the store do get it, they're not obligated to give it to specific people. Yeah. They can get rid of that inventory however they want. So now if I work at, you know, one of these foot shops, now I don't have to sell it to the people that walk through the door. I can backdoor now, or I can have my family come in here and buy them, or I can tell my partners to come get them. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody know when they get them, when they coming in, when they get pushed back.
Yeah,
that's a fact. Like the freshwater Griffies here, them joints was out like Christmas time. I swear to you, they were out Christmas time. Right. And I walked into Jimmy Jazz, walked up to the guy, like, yo, when y'all get no Griffies? He's like, we had them in here 2 weeks ago. Right. Said, we had a full size run. It's gone. He said, we probably gonna get some more, but it probably won't be till February.
I think Go said, yeah, he had them, or they was in his area early too. Didn't you say that, Go?
Yeah, they were selling early.
And I was just like, at that point, I was like, all right, if I see them online above retail and it's not too bad, I'm copping them. I'm not waiting because I know they're gonna fly.
Yeah. They didn't sell here at all, so I wasn't that lucky.
I couldn't even get a pair, but I already had a pair, so I wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
That's one of the few pairs this year I've been able to get with ease.
Yeah, this year I've been saving a lot of money to buy. Now I just done spent a bag already. Right now, I haven't really spent that much money.
Man, Dre,
you spent money at the end of last year though.
Dre, they stupid.
What he said?
Go,
Joe.
They sitting right here, man.
Man.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I got that. I got lucky with the second pair of University Blues. That's never happened to me before. Otherwise, I never hit on apps. Well, I hit on the Jubilee 11s, but who didn't hit on the Jubilee 11s? Like that was just like
yeah.
you like
What?
I had 5 pairs.
Nigga, I did.
Huh?
I was asking BX.
BX didn't try. BX didn't try.
Yes, I did. Come on, man. Try to take it out.
Shit, at that point, I was just like, yo, let me just get my son a pair. That's it.
Caddy, was it still real though in New York during Jubilee time?
Yeah, because even though stores weren't like they were before.
Yeah.
So there were people who were hitting on the reserve and they just weren't picking up the shoes. So when they weren't picking up the shoes, the resellers was like, yo, y'all ain't out here in the streets like that. So we gonna get what we get.
Yeah.
And they was out here moving and shaking.
And I'm telling you,
1 second.
and let me tell you something. If you know, since y'all don't know what the mall is, y'all don't act like y'all don't know what the mall is. When you go to the mall, the resellers be outside the door like scavengers waiting for the clock to hit where they sell the leftover pairs.
Oh, you know what though? No, I'm gonna keep it real. So, when I went to the mall, like I said, when I went to go pick up my second pair or whatever, right? So it was right at the time of the free for all. So after I picked my pair up, I was like, yo, I'm just gonna walk around, see how it is up in there. I had walked over to JD was doing the free for all at the mall, so I went over there to go check it out. And the line was so long at JD for the free for all, and one of the dudes at the front said that they only had like, I don't know. He just said they had a couple pairs, but yo, it was at least like, we talking San Antonio, so yo, it's like millions of Mexican families. They was just like, yo, they took their mama, their daddy, their cousin, brother, sister, uncle, brother. They was taking their whole generation with them, trying to get these University Blue ones. And the dude at the front was like, I think we only got like 5 pairs in the back. But you wouldn't have thought that whatsoever. The way the line was, it was ridiculous. And I was just like, man, it ain't that. To me personally, it ain't that serious.
Right.
Especially when the man in the front is like, you only got 5 pairs. So why do you think you being number 269, you're gonna be able to get a pair?
I just want to get up there to get my note personally.
Right. That's basically what they're waiting for.
And all you're gonna do is go to the counter. If you the first 5, they're gonna be like, yeah, what size you need? What size you got? Like, ain't nobody finna be like, yeah, I want a size 9. We ain't got a size 9. Oh man, that's messed up. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. No, you're gonna be like, yo, what you got?
Right.
At that point, I feel like what they should do is they should have just did raffle tickets. You know what I'm saying? Shook it up, 5 people, and that is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's still that's still a lot of commotion in your store. And
hey, but there's a lot of commotion. There's a lot of commotion in your store, but at the end of the day, it's still publicity for your store. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, publicity that they don't need. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Publicity. They know what they're going there for anyway. They ain't like they're gonna do something else.
Right.
It's not like, that's it's gonna be like, oh yeah, they did us fair. It was good publicity. Like JD is JD. It's just like Foot Locker and all the rest of them. You know what you're gonna get when you know what it is. It ain't like it's a real mom and pop store or whatever, and they really need the publicity, whatever.
You're right.
So for me, it's just it brings a whole bunch of commotion for nothing. Y'all could have simply been like, yo, we got 5 pairs. These were the first 5 people. The rest of y'all, sorry.
Right. They should have did that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of having all these people just, you know what I'm saying, sitting in the store for hours waiting for the free for all, and ain't nobody. Because if anything, it's gonna start I ain't gonna say a riot, but it's gonna start some bull just sitting in your store. You know what I'm saying? So when your store gets trampled or whatever, then you know what I'm saying, you like, oh man, you know, it was a commotion because people don't know how to act. Well, it's process of elimination.
Absolutely.
Out here, they don't even do it like that. Like if they do have some kind of raffle or something for you to line up in, you can't line up inside the mall. You cannot line up in front of the store. They have a location outside of the store where people line up. You know what I'm saying? That's how
We still talking pandemic. We still talking pandemic too, though. So you having all those folks. First of all, you're not even supposed to have all those people in your store.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. The way that they had all those people like lined up in their store, and I'm pretty sure all the JDs are the same because from what I've seen, they seem like they all have the same setup. So it's like they have like 2 like stations, like wall stations in the middle of their store, and then you have the actual walls. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So it's like they were like going like wrapped around like each of those 2 middle wall stations. So like that's how they had it going, like overlapping.
So here they would have got fined for some shit like that.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's the thing for me. You have all these people in the store. You already should have been a problem with its own self. Like obviously security in the store in the mall was not saying nothing.
Right.
And then on top of that, like you work in the store. I don't care. Like if I'm GOAT and I got all these people in the store, I'm sorry. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. You know what I'm saying? It's too many people in here. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
And once again, it goes back to you only have 5 pairs. Just tell the people, look, we only got 5 pairs. Better luck next time.
That should be the conversation off the gate.
Yeah.
Me. Which is why I don't mess with lines, man.
Yeah, especially the times that we live in now. Come on, man. Like and I'm too old for that shit. I done paid my tithes. I done did the building fund 1 million times over, right?
Listen,
when I was younger.
We at the age now where I can't do lines no more.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm about to be 41. I can't do no lines no more.
No.
Yeah.
I can't be out here in the cold with the young boys. Yeah. I got arthritis. I can't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and it's not even like I don't miss, like that camping era, but I'm sorry, I can't. I ain't got the energy for it. I'm sorry,
Bro,
I don't.
I used to love the camping era because the camping era was like, if you really want it, like you had to go get it.
Yeah.
So it was like we knew there were certain Foot Lockers here that would open early to get the line out the way, but you knew you had to be there early. So like, I knew a Foot Locker that was in Midtown that was like a lot of people didn't go to it like that. And I would get there like 12:30 in the morning, and it'd be like maybe 7 to 8 people, and you scout the line and everything like that, just to see like, okay, he wear 10, he wear 11, he at 9.5. Okay, nobody at 13 in here, we good. And then it would just be you wait. And like there was some people that would come up and ask, yo, what time this store open? Normally they get here around 7 in the morning. 7? Like, yeah. So you waiting. CVS next door, you go to CVS, get your snacks or whatever you need, and you was out there waiting. If you ain't have a chair, prop your ass against this wall and chill out for a little while.
What you do for entertainment?
Phone.
Yep.
I'll be on my phone when they get to 5%. Hey, yo, hold my spot on the line. I'll be right back. Go back to the car, go charge it up for a half an hour, come back.
You couldn't watch Netflix on your phone yet, though.
Oh, nah.
I keep my power brick with me. I ain't get out of line.
Oh, yeah. Listen, once I got the power charger, it was a wrap. It was like, I'm not going nowhere.
You know what I'm saying?
And in the wintertime, it was worse because you knew you had to bundle up. So it would be like, okay, I'm about to put these sweatpants on, put these jeans over the sweatpants, and we out here.
I think what is the end era, because everybody has a different end era of camping for them. For me, for example, I'll say for myself, it was 2011. Anything before 2011, yo, I was in the streets like heavy.
For me, I want to say it was 2000. This had to be within the past 5-6 years. So it had to be like 2000.
While he thinking, I'm gonna say I ain't there yet. I'll still camp out.
You still camp out?
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it last year. I think I've done it like 2 or 3 times last year.
Last year, 2020.
Yep.
During COVID.
You know what? I'm lying. It's 2019.
That's what I was asking.
It was like, duh.
The last thing I camped out for was the last thing I camped out for was the Black Statics.
Boy, IBA was out there camping like.
The lights off.
Thanks, no.
Yeah. Whenever the Black Statics released, that was the last time I camped out. And I was out there, like I said, I watched the store open and close twice.
I think the last thing I camped out for was I want to say it was the satin ones.
Okay, the ladies' jump.
The bread satin ones.
Oh, okay.
What size did you go for those? Because those didn't come out in 13.
No, it was somewhere, like I said, it was somewhere within the past 5-6 years.
That was 18, I think.
Yeah, the bread satin ones, because they had them here they did like a pop-up shop. And I remember I saw the tweet go out about the pop-up shop at like 10 o'clock. I had got to work like 9:30. Saw the tweet go out, and my ass was like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Had my coat on the side, threw my coat on in the bathroom, ran out the building. My job is only like 15 minutes from the spot. So I just jumped on the train and went straight there. So not even 15 minutes, less than 10 minutes. Got there, there was already resellers with cars waiting.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
And the line was turning the corner. And I was like, bro. And they was like, yo, we gonna give out wristbands. So it was like, all right, cool. So I got a wristband, and they was like, yo, come back later. So it was like, okay, I got a wristband. I'm straight. When I came back later, the line was even longer. And cats who didn't have wristbands before suddenly had wristbands.
Oh, because they sold them? Because Original sold the wristbands?
Yeah. So it was like, I was like, nah, I'm good. I was like, I can't do it no more because I couldn't compete. Like it was like resellers here in New York are different.
Oh, it's a full-time job.
Yeah, it is a full-time job. Like these niggas need W-2 forms.
Yeah.
Like it's for real a full-time job. Like when they did the Kid Long Live the King release for LeBron's birthday, where they did like the rose gold LeBron 15 and the other joint with the strap on it. Like I literally got there. It was supposed to be a 10 a.m. The store opens at 10. I went there 4 p.m. the day before and spoke to security, and I was like, yo, how's this release gonna go? He was like, I'm gonna tell you now, bro, you need to get out here early. He was like, they're gonna give out wristbands. He's like, they're gonna give out a wristband. You need to get a wristband. He was like, so be here early. I was like, what's early? He said, you need to be out here like 2 a.m. He's like, no bullshit.
Yep.
So I said, all right. Huh?
I said, that sounded about right.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. I came back to the store. I got off of work at 7. Came back to the store at 8. There was already a car sitting there with 4 people in it. And I was like, maybe that car is parked because you couldn't see inside the car. Went home, got my car, got food, came back to the spot around 11:15. And I was like, all right, so I'm just here for the night. That car did not move. I did not know anybody was in that car until maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. No, I would say 1 o'clock in the morning because there was 2 kids that were standing on the line and it was freezing. It was like 20 degrees outside. And my man had on like this small light bubble jacket. And I was like, hey, bro, you want to sit in the car? He was like, for real? And I was like, nigga, you going to die out here. I can tell. Come sit in the car. And I was like, yo, is there anybody in the car behind me? He's like, yeah. He was like, this is just a bunch of resellers. He's like, you're going to see some more cars pull up around 2:15. Sure enough, 6 cars pull up. And I had to be literally I was number 2 in line. So it was crazy because the guy who's driving the car was number 1. And the guys who were in the car with him before had left. So I came up, I was number 2. And the guy said it. He was like, yo, I was number 1. My man there was number 2. I don't know about anybody else. Now I knew the other kids was 3 or 4. And I was like, yo, they was 3 or 4. When I said that, they was like, nah, no, they wasn't. And I'm like, how you gonna tell me they was in the car with me? And one of the kids was like, yo, it's cool. I don't want no trouble. He went back to he was 23rd in line. I was like, you went from 3 to 23rd.
Damn.
The other kid went to 7, and he was like, yo, I'm straight. He said, I'm straight. And like that shit was just like, yo, that's what it is. Like, we just getting punked out here. Y'all just, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Wow.
And it was like, to watch it, it was crazy because it was grown ass men. Like, it was men like us, grown ass men out there. And it was just like, yo, we need to cop these. And it wasn't like it was just like 3 or 4. This was like 15 to 20.
That like reminds me.
These niggas brought Dunkin' Donuts coffee with them. They was like, hey, bro. And I was like, yo, y'all really serious? They sitting there drinking coffee, like punking kids out of the line.
That's crazy.
It was craziest shit I ever seen. And that turned me off where it was like, all right, I think this is the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it was 2011, man. The Concord situation. After that, that's when the climate changed. Period. Anyway, but I was still in Indianapolis. We was out of Indy still, and the Concords came out, and that changed the game, man. Worldwide, it changed the game, but for me, I was like, man, it got to be a different way. It's like how you be in the streets, but you got one foot in, one foot out. It's like, man, it got to be a better way. And the Concords came out. Everybody was. I felt like it was '92 all over again. Cats getting shot for starter coats and all. I was like, man, yeah, this internet ain't that bad.
That's crazy.
This internet ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's when they started doing more stuff. Like raffles and different things like that. Which they had to change the climate. For sure, because everybody started getting shot over Concords and different things like that. But I slowly declined on camp outs and stuff like that after the Concord release, because it was really real in the Midwest when those Concords came out. Man, I know Q can relate, especially being in Chicago, but it was really real when those Concords came out, man. Like, yo, it was like dog eat dog, like for real. So
I tell you, when I seen like real shit here, them JTH 3s.
Oh my god.
Word?
Yeah, because the JTH 3s were only dropping where Justin did his concerts at. So he was doing he did a big concert here at Madison Square Garden, and they were dropping them here, like different places, like Champs, Foot Locker. And bro, you couldn't be there fast enough.
Yeah,
you could not be there fast enough. You couldn't be the reseller there.
Where these niggas be coming out of? Like, He should just show up. Like, where the hell did he coming from? Yo, he just like,
bro,
it's gonna be here. Niggas just pop up.
I'm dead serious. Like, if you want to see a car pull up faster than a police car, see a reseller car.
But the thing is, like, one thing that's crazy, Caddy, is that we talking before like cook groups and stuff like that. Like, people was just like, it's like people got like before cook groups and all these different things they got now. Like, people had like group chats of all like like reseller group chats or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know how like we got like a group chat like on Instagram or whatever. Like, we're talking like straight text messages like, yo, homie at so and so said, man, his sister said that his cousin said that them joints is going, that they got so and so amount of pairs. So I'm thinking if the whole crew go and let's meet at Siobhan house, and we go from Siobhan house to so and so. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Like, South Beach Aces was the same way. I walked in the foot action and asked the dude, like, yo, y'all getting the South Beach Ace, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, how many pairs y'all got? He said, in all honesty, 300. And I was like, y'all got 300 pairs? He's like, yeah. He's like, so if you get here early, you'll get your pair. And I was like, what's early? He was like, nigga, you know what's early. I was like, well, a little offended, but okay. I get what you're saying.
Right.
I'll see you at 6 p.m. Shit.
No, that ain't early enough, shit.
Bro, but I had to work.
PM,
so
man.
it was like, get out of work, go there. I got there 7:30. Line was around the corner.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, you think there's 300 people in front of me? Because I was with my ex at the time. I was like, you think there's 300 people in front of me? She was like, I don't know. She's like, I'm new to this shit. This shit is crazy. So they gave out, what they did was they told everybody, we're going to give out these tickets, and whoever got the winning number on the ticket gets some Knicks tickets. So they read the number. Somebody won Knicks tickets. People took the tickets and threw them on the ground. Nobody looked at the back of them. They had a number on the back. That was your number in line. So when they started calling out numbers, it was like, oh, calling number one. They was like, somebody went, oh, I'm number one. Where's your ticket? What ticket? Y'all ain't give me no ticket? Yeah, the raffle ticket that we gave you for the Knicks, it had your number on the back. So now people are scrambling to pick up their tickets and try to find their tickets because they all on the ground and shit. I'm sitting there with the ticket in my coat pocket, like, never threw this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
So they sitting there fighting over tickets, and they still calling numbers. Some people like, oh, I was number. You ain't got no ticket. We ain't letting you in. So when they finally called me 161, I was like, I'm right here, please. Excuse me. Let me get that. And it was allowing you to get 2 pair.
Whoa.
Well, was it an adult pair and a GS pair?
It was the 300 pairs. It was all adult.
Oh, okay.
So I remember I had my ex with me, and they were gonna let her buy a pair, and I was like, how are you gonna let you buy a pair and you didn't have a ticket?
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't have any bread on her, and they was like, how? I was like, what's the max? They was like 2, and I was like, well, I just wanted one for myself, so I just got one in a shirt, and I was straight. I saw people getting on like the Long Island Railroad with like. There was one guy who had 2, his girlfriend had 2, and their best friend had 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, that shit was crazy. But it's not like that anymore. Like, now you got Discord groups, cook groups, all that.
Yeah.
And then you got to pay to play.
Hey, but ain't that the best feeling in the world when they call your number, though?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, that's what I was about to say, man. When I never had that happen to me before, man, which I'm still baffled about. I didn't hit on the University Blues. I got a notification from Champs, like, just popped up on my phone at 6:45. But I already done looked through all the apps, like, nigga, you dead. So it was just like I wasn't looking no more. I was like, yo, it is what it is. I'm just happy I got my pair from StockX I got earlier, whatever like that. But I was trying to see maybe I can get a retail pair and I can use that for something else down the line as usual.
Mm-hmm.
I got that notification at 6:45 and I'm like, what the heck? You know how sometimes you get a notification from like Foot Locker or Champs or whatever, like, yeah, we got that sale going on. You want to bro, don't notify me unless I hit on something, all right? Don't notify me about no sale. Getting my hopes up like, yeah, I done got to know. We got the sale going on. So anyway, 6:45 hit, I get this notification. I'm about to just swipe. And then it says, yo, size 13 is a, you know, like claim this size 13. And I'm like, they didn't have me on a waiting list or nothing. But they hit me up because I guess whoever that they had pulled for the size 13, they didn't go through the app and claim it in time. Because obviously y'all know how the Flex app always glitches or whatever like that. And they probably didn't get through refreshing in enough amount of time to claim the size 13. So then they hit me up like, yo, do you want to claim the size 13? I've never seen that before. Either you hit and you claim it, or you get waitlisted and then you claim it. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So I've never seen that before. So I was just like, yo, hell yeah, I'll take this size 13. And I was able to claim it because I was just like everybody else. The Flex app is crashing, but I'm always hitting refresh for an hour and a half. Like, man, hopefully I can see if I can see my L. I just want to see my L because you know that's what you about to get.
Right.
And that's what I did. I do that all the time with the Flex app and catch that L. But yo, like I was able to get through, you know, when it said like, yo, do you want to claim them? And I got through to claim it. And that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming whoever, you know what I'm saying, they hit it with did not claim it in time. And they just went on to the next person, which was myself.
That's what's up.
I don't have any stories like that because I never camped out.
Well, yeah, you in the military. The only thing you camping out is for an M16 or some shit.
Nah, because back in those days, I actually worked for a Foot Locker, so I ain't have to camp out.
You OG Goat Herbert. Oh, okay, you OG Goat Herbert.
See?
Yeah, I ain't having no stories like that. But what Caddy said is true. Them New York City niggas, they on a different level, man.
It's different, bro.
And
it's different. Like when I see resellers from y'all places, it'd be like, okay, New York resellers will be here. I've seen New York resellers in Chicago. Like that shit is nuts.
They travel in packs. XQ.
Yeah.
Yes.
Them niggas be on the line. Like there's a cat called the Perfect Soul. This nigga be everywhere, and it gets on my fucking nerve.
All-Star Weekend last year. New York Cats was right in the streets, starting trouble.
These niggas be like 7 in a car.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what'd be funny too about New York Cats? No disrespect to New York Cats that's watching or Caddy or BX, obviously, right? New York Cats be killing me because it's like it don't matter where y'all go. Y'all swear y'all act like y'all live around the corner, like y'all from wherever y'all. Like, I'm from New York, yo. Like bro, you far away from home, bro. But y'all swear y'all act like y'all ain't far away from home. Y'all be like, yo, I run a little Hoboken, Kansas. This is where I'm like, bro, you don't even.
No, that's a fact. Like when I was in Atlanta, that's the one day Axe Hopping Black. They was like, this nigga Caddy drive like he's from Atlanta. Like. Like the nigga grew up here his whole life, like, and that's how it be. New York Cats be in Chicago, like, yeah, we out here, you know, we about to get these shoes, about to go to the spot and get some pizza. Nigga, you don't have a spot here. Bring your ass home, big fella. What the fuck is y'all doing?
Man, they had to get extra security for these New York dudes, man.
Bro, the shit is crazy.
And New York dudes that talk crazy. In your own hometown, your own city, your own neighborhood, they'll be talking like, man, but I'm from Queens. I'm from like, bro, but that's like 10 states away from here, bro. You talking
them niggas
like
don't listen, them niggas don't care. Like them niggas will get out there and be like, yo, bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm getting my shoes, bro. I'm getting my motherfucking shoes, bro. Yo, you don't even know. I run this shit. I run this city, nigga. No, you don't, nigga.
That's really
this ain't your town, big fella.
Y'all seen the video where old boy he was like, I don't care about my life right now.
Yeah.
That's how New York Cats react. They be like, yo, nigga, I'll smack everybody in this motherfucking line, B. Yo, I swear to fucking God, dog. These niggas I know on blood, my nigga. Yo, I will fuck this line up, B. And be like, nigga, you're from Brooklyn. That's the Wild 100s. No, nigga, no. You don't do that out here.
You hear dead ass, you know they from New York. You hear flat out, you hear flat out. It's certain key phrases. Like you hear flat out, you know they from Michigan.
Listen, if you hear dead ass, if you hear B after the sentence, like, yo, it's mad brick, B. Like if you hear respectfully, like if they be like, yo, respectfully, my man. Yeah. What I'm gonna need you to do? Oh, this nigga from Brooklyn. Oh, okay. Yeah. Once you hear popping, like, oh, this shit is popping out here. Or my guy. Once you hear my guy, it's like, oh, we got a Harlem nigga on my hand. Okay.
My guy.
Yeah. Like, yo, what's good, my guy? Like, no, we don't have chopped cheeses out here. They have pan pizzas. What are you doing?
Man, yeah, you say chopped cheese out here, we'd be like, bro, I don't even know what you're talking. We literally think you talking about like chopped cheese.
Right.
Yeah. Like, what's a chopped cheese? Like, y'all niggas don't know what chopped cheese is, B? Oh, these niggas out here. Nigga, this is not Queens. Nigga, this is not Brooklyn. This is Chicago. Right. There's a river right there, nigga.
You get an Italian beef in Chicago.
Man.
That's what it's
chopped cheese sound like hog head.
Right. For real.
Straight up, like if you say something like that, it'd be like, dog, don't nobody eat that hog head. What are you talking about?
That's a big ass. It's a big ass sandwich or something, right, Kat?
Yeah.
It's all it is a chopped hamburger. Mad chopped hamburger meat with American cheese on a hero with cheese, lettuce, tomato, ketchup. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the little seasoning that the Akis be putting on it.
That's another thing. Y'all be talking about Akis, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's an Aki? What's that?
Yeah, that's the Arab cats that be making the sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
Like when you walk in the bodega, it'd be like, yo, what up, Ak? What's good, my friend?
It's damn near like it's damn near like
my brother. Okay.
It's damn near like if you live in New York or you from New York or whatever, like you can't even like consider like racism damn near. It's like because everybody racist in New York.
Listen, everybody get called nigga in New York. That I'm letting you know that right now. Like my Puerto Rican people that be like, yo, Caddy, what's good, my nigga? Chilling, my nigga. Because it's been that way for years.
Mm-hmm.
It's been that way for years. Like we walk into a bodega and they'd be like, I don't care what bodega you walk into. If the guy look Middle Eastern, you be like, yo, what's good, Ak? What's good, my brother? How are you? It's good to see you. What you need, big brother? What you need? Like, yo, let me get a chopped cheese. Okay, chopped cheese. You want fries with that? You want seasoned fries, my brother? Okay. Hagala. Like that's how it is.
Racist. Right?
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Do it again, Caddy. Do it again.
If you ain't never been to New York, I swear to you that's how it is on everything. You hit the bodega, go to a bodega in the hood, you're gonna have a cat walk in there and be like, yo, you got any wraps? Like, yeah, my brother, I got the wraps right here for you. Yo, hold that for me and I'll be right back. And let me get a chopped cheese. Oh, yeah, I got you, brother. I got Yeah, I got you. 10 minutes.
Caddy, you need to go on the road with this one right here.
I kid you not.
Oh, that is funny, man.
Oh my god, dog. That's real though. That's real. Y'all some racist motherfuckers, though. I know that's.
Listen, I say it because it's the truth, bro.
Right. Fact.
I say it because it's the truth. I'm telling you every time, yo. You go to the deli. You go to the deli spot. I'm telling you what you're gonna see. If there's ever a sneaker con back in New York, and y'all come, I'm gonna take y'all to the hood one time and let y'all see. You're gonna find a deli with these bright ass lights around the window. BX know what I'm talking about. You gonna walk in. You gonna see my man Ock behind the counter with not a Yankee hat, but with an NY hat. It's just the weird NY hat that they sell at the tourist spot. And you can just walk in. I don't care what bodega it is, as long as
it's a Fufu Fanucci Yankee hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's either gonna be a Middle Eastern dude or it's gonna be a Spanish dude. So if it's the Middle Eastern dude, you be like, "Yo, what up, Ock?" If it's a Spanish dude, you be like, "Yo, what's good, Poppy?" And either way,
and then he'd be like, "What's good, my nigga?"
Gonna be like, "What's good, brother? How are you?" Spanish dude is gonna be like, "Hello." And he's like, "Hello, my friend. How are you? You good?
My friend.
You good, my friend.
My friend." Don't forget
what you need, my friend. What you need?
You can't forget about the cat.
Oh yeah, the cat running, the cat in the store. The cat is the manager of the store.
The cat is either on the chips.
Yeah, the cat's gonna be on the chips. The cat's gonna be sitting on top of the banana box. The cat be by the front door. It'd be like one cat in the store, and he always be there, no matter what.
Always.
You're gonna be like, Poppy, how come every time I come in here, the cat's sleeping on the bread?
Exactly.
That's Poppy's cat. You don't talk. You leave Poppy cat alone.
You leave the cat alone.
Yeah, you just walk in there and get your thing. Be like, "Yo, Poppy, let me get a honey ham and cheese on the hero with everything."
What's everything?
Salt, pepper, mayonnaise, oil, and vinegar, and lettuce and tomato.
Okay.
So you be like, "Yeah, let me get that." And they be like, "Oh, you want it hot or cold?" Cold. Okay, so. They go do their thing. Now, if it's the Middle Eastern spot, they already know your order because you done been in there mad times.
Right.
So they'll be like, "What you need, big brother?" Like, yeah, let me get the chopped cheese, everything on it. Okay, my brother, you need seasoned fries? You always get seasoned fries? Like, yeah, let me get the seasoned fries. Okay. You want one or two? Like, I need one for wifey. Okay. You got 10 minutes? Like, yeah, we got new flavors of Snapple over there. You seen it? Like, I'm gonna go check it out now. Okay. I'm like, yeah, 10 minutes. That's it. That's it. I kid you not. I kid you not.
Yo.
I kid you not.
Oh, that's some funny shit.
Yo,
oh my God.
It's funny because we know it. We've heard them do that in our own prospective areas. Like,
yeah, it's just.
I only know what I see in the movies, so it kind of match up. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
Nah, if you ever lived in the hood ever,
Yeah,
they own all the corner stores.
Yeah, we talking. We talking. Arab stores, whatever. Like, it's just.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
The way y'all live at, y'all like it might be you walk in the store. Hey, how you doing? In our stores, it's always
authentic as ever. Yeah, it's authentic though.
It's authentic.
Yeah. I mean, because for us, like I know because obviously for New York, it's hella multicultural, and they stick to their roots like all ever. Like they accent heavy, like from where they come from, they don't lose it. Like compared to like for us, like. Whatever, Michigan, Milwaukee, Chicago, whatever, Midwest or whatever, it's different. Like it seems like they get hella more Americanized. They still keep it, you know what I'm saying? They still keep their roots a little bit, but even their accent, it don't be like how if they were still in their homeland or whatever, like how it be like for New York cats, like they keep it like, and I don't know if it's because they still stick with like they people. It's crazy. Like New York, they have like it don't matter what the nationality is, like they all live together. But like and for us in the Midwest, they don't be thick like that. Like they run a whole neighborhood. Mm-hmm. they just buy a corner store in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just or they buy a store and they selling weave out the store, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, right? But they don't run a whole side of town or a whole Nah, I don't see it like that. Not in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Even like in Milwaukee, like okay, so Hispanics run the south side of town of Milwaukee, like legit.
Mhm.
Like once you go across the interstate, you see you'll see everything not in English no more. You know what I'm saying, or whatever like that, right? But that's the closest thing. They still don't run that whole side of town, but you know, like, hey, that's the Mexican area. Like black folks we don't go on that side of town. Nowadays it's different or whatever like that, but like 90s, 2000s, 80s, whatever like that, like Hispanics literally they ran the little certain area of the south side of town, and you didn't go in that area because you probably wouldn't make it back home. You know what I'm saying, or whatever like that, right? I'll just say it like that. But everywhere else, like in the hood or whatever, you can have the Arab spot, you can have the Chinese spot or whatever like that, but they just own that spot and they reaping the benefits of our neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
But it's not. They don't literally populate the whole neighborhood though. They probably don't even live in the neighborhood. They just got that spot that they reap the benefits of us black folks.
It's only in major cities where the neighborhoods be, you know. So like Chicago, obviously there's Chinatown. You know, Southwest you'll have like Pilsen and Bridgeport where Hispanics would be. Like, so we do have that. But I think LA has all of that too. Chinatown
That's
and
a fact, yeah.
so
New York got it too.
Bay Area.
New York got it.
Yeah.
New York got it for sure. That's like the I would say the bigger version of all of that.
Yeah.
In New York.
And even Cali, IBA can contest this. Even Cali, like the whole state is hella multicultural because besides LA, I've been to the Bay, San Diego, I've been North Cali. Like it's everywhere in Cali I've seen. It's just hella multicultural. It's not just like just one race dominant or whatever, or even two races. Is you can have Hispanics to whites to blacks to Asian to just all different races, and they all mix together. Like so, New York is like Spanish Harlem and all type of shit. Like it goes crazy.
Yeah, New York go crazy. No matter what borough you go in, it's like it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and there's certain areas of New York like you kind of stay away from.
Yeah.
Like that is now it's a little bit different. Like, but when I was growing up, you didn't go to Red Hook. Like you stayed away from Red Hook, or you stayed away from East New York. Like,
unless you was from there, obviously.
If you was from there, you was straight. If you wasn't from there, like me being a Queens kid, like East New York, like if you got caught at Broadway Junction and they knew you was taking a J going to Queens, oh, you got fucked with. That was a fact. Like that was a fact. So it was different, but it was so many different. There was so many different people that you would meet all around because, like you said, it's a big melting pot.
Yeah. One thing about New York that I think that's actually funny and it's crazy to me because of just my upbringing and just growing up in the Midwest is that, for example, like Caddy, you grew up in you know what I'm saying, you from Queens or whatever. But what I know of Queens is that Queens got grass. But like other boroughs like
too.
right, exactly. But like from what I've ever from going to New York, the few times I've been to New York or whatever like that, I've only known Queens as having grass. But I don't know too many, like from where I've been, I've only ever seen grass in Queens. I ain't never seen grass. I'd be in New York like, oh, they don't cut no grass in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like if you go to every borough has an area where they got houses with grass and lawns and everything like that. Like the Bronx got it, Brooklyn got it, and like Canarsie and some other areas in Brooklyn. Queens got it, like Rosedale and Laurelton and all those places. The cities like Manhattan is the only place where you not gonna see grass other than Central Park.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be Central Park and the parks that are near the projects. Like it might be, oh yeah, Marcus Garvey's park is right here. Yeah, and the project is right there. Like,
right.
Other than that, you're not going to see a lot of houses in Manhattan. Staten Island probably has the most houses where you're going to see grass and lawns and everything like that. So yeah, there's different parts of Queens where you're going to see grass and the nice houses and the big backyards and everything like that. The only thing I will tell you will see in Queens, houses be mad close together.
Yeah.
Like it be either on one side it'd be the driveway separating you from the house, on the other side it'd be a gate, so you could literally reach out your window and touch the other person's house. Like like I could just knock on their window, like, hey, bro, like shit is crazy.
And y'all houses in New York, they go straight up and down. Like it ain't no. They houses be like straight up and down. Not everywhere in New York, but it just seemed like most dominantly, like what I've seen, like y'all houses go straight up. They go straight up and down, and they just literally just go straight back, like straight narrow. Like you're saying, like you could touch. You know what I'm saying? Your next door neighbor. It isn't like no.
You know where you live at,
yeah.
But then, like if you go to some place like St. Albans, those houses are crazy old. And they had big lawns and everything like that. St. Albans was a place where like affluent African Americans was living at in like the 50s, 60s, 70s. Like Jackie Robinson had a house in St. Albans. James Brown had a house in St. Albans. There was a bunch of people, black celebrities that had houses in St. Albans. And that area is still the same way. You have more middle class people that live in those areas. So they have more space. Their houses have more land. And some of them are nicer houses. Some of them have been kept up very well. But then you have other areas where it's just, they were houses that were built where when it was a white community, they tried to make it like a real nice community where you can just reach out your window. Can I get a cup of sugar? It was like that. Then white flight happened.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you have your black people that moved in, and it was a wrap. Now it's like, damn, your house is bad close to mine. Like, why is that? Like, well, nigga, we didn't own this neighborhood before.
Yeah.
So
one thing I gotta ask about New York too, and we can start closing it down, is that obviously gentrification is real. What changes do you feel has been different now compared to like when you were growing up?
Areas
price.
Areas that you would never visit before, they started building shit in. Like I said, Red Hook was an area you never went to before. Now Red Hook has an IKEA. You know what I'm saying? So now people are like, oh, have you been to the IKEA? Their hot dogs are great. Like, where? The one in Red Hook. I don't go to Red Hook. Why? It's great. It's beautiful. It's like, what? Brooklyn, like Fulton Street in Brooklyn used to be crazy. Like if you ever heard Biz Marquis' song Albee Square Mall.
Yeah.
Albee Square Mall used to be hectic. Now they got friggin' H&M and everything else up there on Fulton Street, and now it's just like it's nothing like it used to be.
I was gonna say, just to interject, because obviously I watched the Biggie documentary, the new one that's on Netflix, and the way that they got Fulton looking now compared to like, as you talk about, like,
totally different.
It's like a total 180, and you can tell that it's a total 180 or whatever.
Because Fulton used to be rough. Like my brother used to live. Biggie used to live on St. James Place. My brother lived on Washington and Gates, which was a block over.
Oh yeah.
And like when I was a kid, I remember like one or two times I saw him at the corner store because it was right down the street, or right down the street from his house.
Yeah.
Right there on Gates. So that area looks totally different now. Like it's totally different. Like brownstones over there now, you got to pay like $3 million to get a brownstone. When some of them brownstones was burnt out and the hood was out there. Like
what Eddie say on the new Coming to America? My brownstone $10 million now. Like,
yo, it's a fact though. Like there's certain areas in Brooklyn where brownstones start at like $10-15 million.
That's crazy.
And it's like it wasn't like that. Like Fulton Street, you used to go down Fulton Street, you would see the crackheads, you would see the dude that would come up to you, excuse me, boss man. Listen, I don't mean to bother you. You look good with your J's on. Let me get a couple of dollars. I'm just trying to get something to eat. You look like you've been eating well. Let me just if you can spare me a couple of dollars. Now there's hookah bars on freaking Fulton. Hookah bars, and organic supermarkets, and coffee places and all that shit. That shit was never there before.
Right.
Wow.
Like this shit literally changed, and it's like apartments that were back in the day maybe $600-700 are now $1,400-1,500 for a studio.
So with that being said, where are they pushing all the poor people out to?
Who knows? It like you have a lot of cats that moved out. Like with COVID, there's a lot of people that moved out of New York because they were just like, yo, we had shut down for a hot minute. And cats was like, yo, I can't deal with this. I can't move like I want to move. We got to go.
Right.
And, but you also, with everything changing, rent goes up. Like if you're not in a place that has stabilized rent, like I live in an apartment building that has Mitchell-Lama, where Mitchell-Lama law is basically like they have a committee board where you have to make a certain amount of money and your rent is for you making that certain amount of money, your rent is between this and this, and it doesn't change.
So you got rent control.
So it's basically rent control. Right. But the thing is, you have to put down the equity to get the apartment. So it's like, let's say you need a 1-bedroom apartment. And they'll tell you, okay, you got to put down $8,000 to move in. You put down $8,000, but your rent is only going to be $700 a month, and utilities are included. So everything is included in your carrying charge. You're not going to find that in other places. Right. But they're going to want a whole bunch of shit. They're going to want, your credit score has to be over 720. You got to have a clean record. We got to see your job. Is your job a good job where you're getting, paid on time? Is it legit? They're going to do background checks on you. They're going to do a home visit just to make sure your house is straight. Whereas, you got people who are renting basement apartments in New York that are paying $1,400-1,500, and they can come downstairs and say, hey, I'm selling the house next week. I don't know what you're going to do. So it's either you're going to have to squat or you're going to have to move out. Like New York has changed a lot. You are seeing more homeless people.
Yeah.
Like riding the trains and things of that nature. You're also seeing a lot more people moving into the projects. And it's sad. Like it's sad because I've seen some of my friends who I grew up with in Rochdale move out because it was just like, yo, I can't afford it.
That's how it is out here too, though.
So
it's like,
and the price on everything is going up. Food, getting around, like growing up, getting on the bus was like $1. Now that shit is $2.75 here.
Man. I ain't been on the bus in a minute, but I know it goes up every year.
Yeah.
A lot of people think of like single family, like, what I'm saying? There's only one person holding the house down. They got it rough. I'll tell you that right now. It's like you need 2 or more just to hold down the household.
Back in the day, it used to be able. You used to get on the city bus with change. Now it's literally like you said, you gotta have straight $2.75 or whatever. Like I don't know how much it is nowadays, but I know like back in the day, moms whatever give you a couple quarters. You used to get on that.
Give you quarters, boy. Don't you take all my laundry money with you here.
We got what's called bench repairs.
First I go like this, a little,
Yeah. used to get the little
now we got
bus
Metro cards.
Yeah, we had the bus cars where okay, so if you was in public school, you was able to get like a bus pass, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, if you was in public school or whatever like that. But outside of public school, you would be able to go like to your local corner store. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what we call it. We don't call them bodegas and all that. You know what I'm saying? You just go to the corner store.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You walk in the corner store, either the our corner stores is either, you know what I'm saying, it's the Arabs, or you know what I'm saying, or the black folks on it. What's good, my nigga? I need to get a bus pass or whatever, you know, and let me get some non-laters too, you know, mystery mix. You know what I'm saying?
we got our bus tokens, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we had the bus token too.
Bus tokens as well. Yeah. So I mean that's all we had. We had the bus pass, you pay for it, or you got the bus tokens or whatever. But I couldn't even imagine getting on the bus nowadays, man.
If you live in a major city, like that's a common thing.
That's most definitely a common thing.
You take the train. It's easy not to have a car in cities like these.
Yeah, like New York, you can definitely live without a car.
Yeah.
Like the only reason, like if it was just me and my wife, we could live without a car, because it's easy to move around without a car. Yeah. With a baby, it's harder.
Yeah,
like because you carrying a stroller up and down subway steps ain't the move. And New York cats ain't gonna help you. They see you with the stroller and they be like, "Oh shit, let me speed up so this nigga don't ask me to help, bro." Like, excuse me, can you help? Nah, there's an elevator right over there. There's an elevator right over there. Go ahead and get the elevator. Your big ass stroll up the steps, like elevator's broken. Nah, you good? You got it.
Right.
Like a personal problem to me, bro.
Right.
Yeah. They be speeding, like when they see you in the stroller, like, oh shit, hurry up. Let me get down these steps real quick.
One thing about what y'all, because y'all got the train systems, obviously. All three of y'all are at basically. I don't know if they got a train system in LA. I can't remember, but
yeah, they got a train system.
But it's y'all got like the passes, just like the bus and all stuff like that, or whatever. Or I don't know if they do the tokens or whatever like that. That's the only thing that that'd be that's kind of trippy to me. Is if you have a bus system, you gotta have the passes. If you got the train system, you gotta have the passes. And then like, how do y'all do like the reloads and all that stuff like that? Nowadays, I guess it's pretty easy access where you probably can just do it on an app or some shit. But
here we got a number of things here. Here we got Metro cards. We have this new joint called Omni, where basically you can do it with your phone, and then you can just walk up with your phone and like you have your Apple Pay. Yeah, you can do your Apple Pay and just do it over the phone. Or if you have the card with the chip, you could just tap your card on the screen and you good to go. They still have Metro cards and Metro card vending machines. But they're slowly going to try to move Metro cards out because, you know, people are paying with their credit cards and Apple Pay, you know, it's easier. Yeah. So, but I still ride the subway system and the bus system. Like most of the time I'm home working, but on Fridays I have to go into the city. Yeah. So the easiest way to get into the city is mass transit.
Yeah.
So you just mask up and, you know, get on a train.
I live in the city, but a lot of times when I go downtown, which I'm not far from, I'll take the bus. It's just easier. So I don't have to worry about parking and all the extra.
Parking is expensive.
For real.
It's stupid. I'm like, I can put my little $2 to get down there with the bus as opposed to $40 to park in a garage.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
like if I drive into the city and try to park in my job, that shit is $36 for you know, for 8 hours. And then they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you was extra 2 hours. It's extra 20."
Man. Like I remember we used to go to the Jordan store downtown Chicago, and I think that McDonald's is right around the way from it or whatever. That's like,
yeah, the
yeah. It's but everything downtown Chicago is so hella expensive. So it's like even if you're trying to go there, like you got to pay for parking and all that. That's so ridiculous. If you can find it, you know what I'm saying. And then so it's just, but that's every major city downtown. You know what I'm saying, where they take advantage of us, of us peoples. You know what I'm saying. But it's crazy, man, just to think about how nowadays it's more easy access to different things, like, you know, like a train system and a bus system. Because like back in the days, like I said, growing up or whatever, all you had was a bus. You know, you had the bus, you got a couple quarters, and you know what I'm saying, you made it do what it do to go to school or whatnot. But nowadays, I mean, hell, half these kids, they Uber to school and all that, you know, or they, you know, whatever, they go to where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have, you could get in a taxi, but do you really want to spend all that money to get in a taxi? Where you, hey man, I'm just finna get on this bus route number 30 to the 27, you know what I'm saying, to the 27 to the, you know what I'm saying, and I meet you at the mall in about an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
we had dollar vans here, so like. So dollar vans are like
kidnappers.
Almost, but dollar vans was like you had these vans that ran from a specific spot to different places, and they had them in Brooklyn, they had them in Queens, and I think they had them in the Bronx too. BX would be able to tell you that. But in Queens, like if you were at Jamaica Center, if you were at the train station, they had dollar vans that would bring you to different parts. So, you know, the guy would be a Jamaican. It was all ran by Jamaican cats. Mm-hmm. So you had different vans, and they'd be outside the van like Q5, 85, Rosedale, Rochdale, and you go to the van, and you get on the van, and you know you get in. You would just get in. And you go, you know, you sit in the back or whatever, and once the van filled up, they would close the door, tap the van door, and y'all were gone. And when you were ready to get off to where you was at, you'd be like, yo, pull up right here by the light. And they would pull up over to the side of the light. The driver would have a string on the door, and he would, you know, like it would be either the automatic door or he would have a string on the door. So the door would open up, or you would open the door, but you had to pay the driver before you got out the van. Mm. So you pay the driver before you got out the van, you open the door, got out, he pulled the string, closed the door back, and he was gone.
And you just pay him $1?
You at that time it was $1.
Yeah, at that time.
Yeah. Now, you know,
inflation.
Now it's $2. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, yeah, it was $1, and you ain't gonna be walking around with change like, oh yeah, the dollar van's $1, $1.50 now. Damn, I ain't got 2 quarters. So it'd be like, okay, it was $1. Everybody else was charging $1.50. It was still $1. Once it went up to like, once the fare went up to $2.25, they was like, okay, it's $2. Yeah, but they got you faster than the bus, right? Because they was driving like a bat out of hell.
Get your dollars worth.
Exactly. Yeah, you be like, okay, I'm gonna be on this bus for 20 minutes, or I'm gonna be in this van for 8.
Right.
right.
For sure. Wow.
So that's pretty dope.
That's a hustle right there.
That sounds like some kidnapper stuff right there, though.
Listen, you know how many kids I've done seen with that van door open up and they take off running? It was two things. Either they was gonna take off running. Mm-hmm. But or if that van got in an accident, you were not going to find your driver because that nigga was out.
Oh wow!
That van did not have insurance.
Okay.
Mm.
Dang.
And like anybody could have been a dollar van. Like I remember this one guy. I must have been about like 21, and I'm standing on the corner, not right by my area, and I'm trying to catch a dollar van because I gotta go to school. I was going to college, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be late. So I'm standing there and I see a van, and I put my hand up, but it was full. So another dude pulls up behind, and he's like, dollar van? And I was like, yeah. He's like, get in. So he opens his door, and this is like a town and country. So it's a caravan. And I'm like, most dollar vans are like church vans.
Mm.
So it's a town and country, and I'm like, all right. And I'm looking around this shit, and I'm like, hold on. This nigga got me in his family van. Wait a minute, there's a stroller in the back. Yo, could you pull over right here, bro? And he was like, what's wrong? And I'm like, yo, just pull over right here, bro. I was like, I'm good. He's like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah. He said, where you going? I was like, going right here. Just let me on right here. He's like, all right, cool. And I'm like, this nigga picked me up in a fucking his house shit. Like, that's New York for you. Like, niggas will hustle quick.
Right.
I feel like that's where Uber started right there, boy.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good,
Uber and Lyft. I feel like that Lyft started most definitely in New York.
Lyft and Uber definitely started in New York. Like them Uber drivers, some of their cars, I'd be like, yo, what are we doing here?
Man, hey, it done been a couple times where I was cheap on Uber and got picked up in some
bruh.
You took the Uber pool?
No. I'll never.
One time, I'll never do that shit.
Yeah,
again.
I'll never do that. I did it one time myself, and I was like, no, I'm good.
And then when you do that, you're not even saving nothing, really.
Yeah, no, you not. You might as well just get you a solo ride.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cause Uber pool, you be like, they be like, yeah, I gotta wait for one more person. I'm like,
right.
We gotta wait. And then they be like, oh yeah, they booked it first, so now we gotta go to their address first. I'm like, but you passing mine. Like one time the guy went completely past my address, and then he dropped the girl off, and he looked at his phone. He's like, "This you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh."
That nigga knew what he was doing.
I'm so sorry, and I'm like, "Bro, you literally passed my address like 30 minutes ago."
Wow.
We literally went right by my address, and I'm like, "Hey, yo," and he was not paying attention. I'm like,
when we was at DC, matter of fact, Caddy, right before y'all came and got me at the hotel, man, it took me 20 years to get to my hotel from the airport to the hotel. And because the Uber driver, first of all, didn't know where to pick me up at the airport. And I'm like, you a Uber driver, how do you not know where the Uber area is in DC, right? So they finally came and picked me up. Then after the person picked me up, take me to the hotel, it was like now I'm looking at, because you can look at, you know what I'm saying, your route to go to your destination. Yo, it was literally like going like a whole polar opposite way about going, like, you know how they got the alternative routes? It was like the alternative to the alternative route. And I was just like, bro, like you could have took the straight to go boom. I'm like, I ain't even from here. Like I could see it. I'm looking at it right now.
oh, now see, I'm the worst at riding Uber because I be telling them where to make the turns at. I be like, yo, make that right here. And the Uber be looking at me like, excuse me. I'm like, make the right here. Take 160th, go all the way down, go through 40 projects. When you get there, make a left on South Road. And he's like, but that's not what I'm telling you. Like my Uber, like when you look at my Uber, my score is like horrible. I didn't know they grade the people. It's like my shit is like a 3.9. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I give good tips. No, nigga, you telling these people where to go. They hate that shit.
Right.
Man, you have to tell them where to go when you headed to the airport, though.
I feel like they be trying to max out. I mean, they trying to get all they could get.
Yo, they be trying to take a whole nother way. I'm like, you can go straight that way and not even have to turn. Like, just go, like, just straight.
One thing about Uber drivers, though, I don't see how they max out, because you already confirm how much you're gonna pay. Like they, you know what I'm saying, hey, it's gonna cost this much for your route. All right, cool. Either you accept it or you don't. So it's like it don't matter. Like if I'm telling you a faster way, I'm telling you a quicker way to get to the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can drop me off and go get somebody else.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
I be trying to get where I'm going. I'm like, yo, like I love an Uber driver that take a shortcut and know a shortcut and can get you there quick. Like there was one time I was in an Uber and my man, took a shortcut. I was like, oh, this nigga I don't know where I'm at. Like, it's a wrap for me. Like, what are we doing here? And the next thing I know, we was on the highway, and I was like, oh, I'm about to be home in 6 minutes. Oh, I hit that nigga with a big tip, like, Merry Christmas, my nigga. I appreciate this.
Also, Denzel Washington Equalizer right there.
Right.
But like other drivers, I've gotten in car and they be driving mad slow, and I'm like,
yeah,
yes,
like, yo, fam, can you get me to the train station by 9:33? And he's like, what's at 9:33? My train, nigga. I need to get there by 9:33. And it's like, okay, no problem. And I'm like, oh, this nigga, yo, make it right here. Like, what? Make it right here. But the map says, I don't care what the map says. Make it right here. You're gonna skip all the lights. Go in here. Go down here. Go here. Don't go through that street in the projects. Make a left here. Go down the back way. Go here. Drop me off on the corner. Yeah, next thing I know, my score be looking horrible. Like 3.7. Like, what?
That's the worst going to the airport, especially when you're trying to make a flight. That's the worst.
Yeah.
And that feels like that's the only time like you have issues is when you trying to make a flight. Like, don't let you leave early. Then it's like, oh yeah, they get you there hella fast. Like, but let you be like, man, I'm cutting it close, bro. Right. Yo, Uber driver take his sweet time getting to you, picking you up. Then like, oh yeah, so how are you doing today? It looks like you're going to the air. Look, bro, I don't want to talk.
Right. I'm putting earbuds in, nigga. I don't want to talk to y'all.
Yeah, you know even if we talking, take the short way, and then I'm telling you to go. Like, I don't care.
So where are we flying to today? Like, none of your business.
Man, you know thank you. I put it in the you know how you can do the remarks or whatever, or they have a category like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like no talking, stuff like that or whatever. Like I have that in there like every time, like you know, do you want a quiet ride? Do you want the air conditioner on? Like, why do you even need to ask, do you want the air conditioner on? Like, if it's hot outside, you know you want the air on, bro.
Exactly.
I get the Uber and
out there like, look, I'll make a left right here.
I mean, zoned out, headphones on. Please do not talk to me.
Man,
quiet in the back. Like, it'd be dead silence. I'd just be looking out the window like, so.
Yeah, ain't shit.
Hey,
you might need somebody to talk to for a while.
Hey, this ain't the job.
I'm about to get out of here, y'all.
Yeah, I got to jump out of here too.
I was just about to say the same thing, man. Yeah, I'm shut it down for the night, man. I appreciate y'all coming through tonight, man. It was a good one, most definitely. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Yo, Caddy, you are hilarious, my brother. You are hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm on y'all later though.
Man, I'll let y'all.
All right.
Good night.